that's not a comfortable place.
Hello and welcome to JM Baseball, night 350 of the baseball season, as the Baltimore Orioles try to keep their season going against Zoe's Texas Rangers. Thank you guys for joining us again as we continue to go. The past couple nights have been long ones. We had a fun Phillies-Braves game last night. Tomorrow's going to be a day.
Yeah.
And we'll see how much of a day the Orioles make it, because if they make it, there's going to be 4 games tomorrow, the last day with 4 games. But for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, making her streaming debut this postseason, Paxton Elrod.
Thank you.
How you doing, Pax?
I'll be here all October. I'm good. I'm excited to be here. I don't think, did us three do a stream together last year?
You could ask me anything and I would not have.
We 1,000% did.
Did we? I don't think we did.
I looked it up.
I know we did. I don't know if I did one.
Who did the no-hitter?
I wasn't on the no.
You weren't on that? I think
might have
Pax
been.
was. Or maybe it was me,
Oh.
Jolly, and Jerry. You guys are basically Jolly and Jerry.
Basically, at this
We'll
point.
figure out which one is which. BBD coming in hot.
You might have
I
done.
might need
Who's out?
You're good.
Okay.
Who's out?
Be a switch.
Guys, it's me.
No, already?
I'm the problem. It's me.
No, I'm good. I was just off. That's my bad.
Oh,
That's on me.
Taylor Swift. And introducing himself on mute, it's Lorenzo DeMalia.
Hi, chat.
I'll scream
Did I
it.
say it right?
You got it close.
I'll scream.
Can we talk some ball tonight?
DeMelio?
DeMalia. I think you kind of get it.
Nailed it.
You kind of got it.
Lorenzo DeMalia, you may know him from We Got Ice. You may know him from Family Feud,
Ooh.
We got to do another one soon.
Warehouse,
Your vlog.
Worcestershire, Massachusetts,
Christmas
Yeah, that one you
shopping.
got right. Worcester is correct.
Worcester. BBD on the 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s tonight. Whoa. Tongue night.
That was a
looks
jump
kinda
scare
fun.
there, Beebs.
Our socials team, Taylor Jackson, Kyle's best friend Ryan, as we go into Texas Rangers, Baltimore Orioles. Texas Rangers going for the sweep. Zoe, you've been on a big ball-knowing kick, and it seemed like you were just about to say something, so I'm interested.
I was going to ask you such a non-ball question.
Oh, no.
How old were you when you learned how to snap?
Oh my God.
Because I learned like a year and a half ago, and since then, I'm the snap guy. I'm always like, yeah, guys, let's
Snap.
not clap.
Real
So
quick.
you and I are on a remarkably similar time.
Bro, let's
Snap?
go. It's harder when you don't know how to do it. It just takes a minute. Not the
Snap?
Why are our chairs so
I'm
close?
not good at it.
BBD. The most embarrassed I've ever been in my life was growing up, and everyone's just like, we'll just snap, and I'm like, yeah, guys, totally. I'd make the sound of my mouth.
Can't snap or whistle.
Whistle
Just,
is-
like, out on everything.
Whistle's on and off for me.
Most embarrassed we've ever been in our lives.
Oh, I got
The chairs got close together.
Like, remarkably close.
There was one table last year. We got rid of it. We do have the ability to stand when there's moments.
That's true.
the chairs look
We've
good
got
on
another
stream.
shot for that.
I think correct me if I'm wrong, you're a little further back to that slid down a little.
Yeah.
We might even slid more.
Yeah, who
Fine
knows?
with it.
Texas Ranger Stadium. We got the lights going. Nathan
Ooh.
Evaldi takes the
Is this
mound.
their first no, they played at home in the wild card, right? Was it in? No, it was in Tampa.
No, it was in Tampa.
So is
This
this the
this
first-
is their first home playoff game in this stadium.
That's kind of dope.
It's
'Cause
like
even the-
200 or 2,500 something days
The
since a home game.
because they hosted the 2020 playoffs, but they were not a part of it. Just retweeted our tweet.
Let's
Oh.
We'll get some more
go.
people in here
Nice.
as Nate Dogg gets loose. I cannot believe how different timing these TVs are on.
Yeah, that's
Like, we
pretty
need to
crazy.
get rid of that.
It's
Which one's
truly
ahead
Which
of
one's super ahead? Which
I think
one's
the
behind?
bottom one's ahead, which I
bottom's
don't.
ahead because we're about to
Okay.
see.
Two's
the
gotta
graphic.
go.
And that's so ahead.
I mean, it's not even
close.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
not even the same wavelength.
Also, is anyone
Is there
else
a fast
distracted by
forward?
the sound, or is that just a me thing?
What sound?
Try fast forward, otherwise get anything else on that TV.
What's up, chat? How was your day? Ask us fun questions while we wait for the game to start.
Yeah.
We will answer baseball questions. Now that one's slightly
Marlins are
ahead,
the only team without a
but I
playoff
think I
game
kind of
on
like
Wednesday.
that.
Okay. I had a sad morning, Jake.
Oh,
Why?
boy. So you're really ready to empty the tank
Yeah,
tonight,
I'm
huh?
ready to chat.
Jesus.
I woke up and I was like, dude.
Today's the
after
day.
the Braves Philly game last night, I was like, it'd be cool if like our teams are in the play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like watching these streams, like when you have like a genuine.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
rooting. Never
Well,
done
it's
that,
just
so it's
different.
like-
And okay, so TV5 is still way ahead. So we ran into this initially when we were doing live streams, that when we did Yankees live streams, I mean, it's a totally different tone because every missed pitch is like
Heartbreak.
do or die. You feel bad.
Yeah.
With these, you're enjoying the game. I think it makes the big moments better.
Because you're not as nervous.
Well, let me take that back slightly, because there was a viral video of Joe's and his dudes last year when the Yankees gave up.
Funny.
What was that? A big home run or something, and they were all just tragically down
Yeah,
bad.
that was
Playing
the.
the
That's an
music.
awesome clip, but that's very sad.
Very sad.
It's
It was
also
funny.
very
Yeah.
sad. Where last night, last night we let the liquor talk. The end of that Phillies Braves game was awesome, just to appreciate as a baseball fan. So
I liked it.
with that, if you're syncing up with us, first pitch from Evaldi, ball outside.
Good
Fastball.
camera angle.
Paxton, it's your first stream.
Yeah.
Can you please ask the people where they're coming from tonight?
Chat, let us know where you're coming from in 3, 2, 1, go!
Boom,
Boo.
boom. I'm getting top TV's too far behind.
Boo.
That's a
No.
good,
So should we put on your hockey opening night?
kind of a big
Ooh.
night. How many pitches would it take for me to get hit off Christian Javier? 1,000. When he starts throwing like 30 miles an hour, I think I could touch him up.
He's just dead exhausted.
Yeah, he's got to be like worn out.
And it looks like a lazy fly ball to center.
Have
Kind of
you-
need a
Ooh,
first or
Hawaii.
second inning Orioles
Why?
run.
Why
Oh.
we've already
El
got
Paso.
a roll tide.
Okay, we're gonna need.
Have you guys heard
They
that
did apologize.
Kyle wants me and Joe's to watch the Tennessee-Alabama game live, and truly, I don't think
Yeah,
anyone is ready
a lot
for
of
that.
emotions.
Let's go Rangers, $2 donation. Thank you.
Okay,
Woohoo!
thank you. Memphis, Tennessee in the house. Bozeman, Montana.
Worcester,
Basement
Mass, let's
Gym.
go.
Ooh,
Salinas, California.
I've always wanted to go to
As a fellow Worcester, Mass resident, it's a dump. I'm sorry.
All right, on our second TV, we're gonna put on Big Brother, season 25, episode 29.
Has that gotten a hit yet? Question mark. In the postseason?
It's a good question.
That's a good
so.
question.
Oh, good swing.
I do think he has a hit.
Oh!
He doesn't
That was a
have
good
another
swing.
foul ball.
I told you, I need a run from Baltimore first 2 innings.
Yeah.
Nate's got kind of that like get good as the game goes on type syndrome.
Baltimore can't go down without a fight.
I'm curious what Rangers fans are like. I don't really have an opinion or any thought.
Probably
on,
pretty passionate.
It's,
right, but not like a Northeast passionate.
Well, Astros fans are like super passionate, so
I
I
think
imagine they're kind of similar.
They need
Either.
to fastball in 1-2. Texas people are kind of all in or all out. So I think when there's a good Texas Rangers team, they're in.
Right.
Like, let me
That's
see
true.
what you got. Let's do this thing.
That's
If
true.
it's not, oh, Adley.
Oh,
That was a good pitch.
That was.
That's a good pitch.
Not a good swing.
no.
That the Zach Gallen, Freddie Freeman at bat, Jimmy did a video on it in that game last night, was freaking awesome, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he went curveball in the zone to Freddie Freeman,
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy.
3-2.
I was like, that's crazy.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Ah.
Halloween Town. So what would scare you the most?
Scary movies mess with me, man. When I was 12, did you ever see that movie? Oh, good
Santander.
swing, Santander.
Oh, okay.
First hit of the day.
That curveball.
We
from the
have a
ball?
hit. Finland.
Finland.
That's cool.
Finland repping 3 a.m. in Finland. God, been there.
That was a very good
Haven't we
swing.
all?
That's an emotion
Connor
Haven't.
Bedard debut tonight.
for the Blackhawks.
Yes,
Mm.
sir.
That was a guess,
Puck
but I'll
knower.
take it. I saw some Blackhawks jerseys on the street.
I saw
Really?
Fred.
That's a pretty big night for them.
Bedard looks so young, man.
He's
I know
19.
this. I know this is classic
He is
old
young.
talk, but he looks.
Good pitch.
I see him the same way I see 11 in Stranger Things.
Well, if I'm right, he was born in
Look at him.
2002,
Yeah.
2003. He's like 19 years old.
But yeah, hockey players are very young.
No, he's young. He's like a kid.
Like, there's a lot of, like, 19, 20-year-olds in the league.
If you're that good, you're that good.
He's already, like, going to be one of the best players.
That's
It's
good.
He's great. He's a kid. In warm-ups, first game, he went out, no helmet, no stick.
Which also reminds us, floorball.
Ooh!
Oh, yeah.
Thursday night, as it's 0-2, 2 outs from Nate Dogg Evaldi. Floorball comes out Thursday night.
Yeah.
Some of our best work, Zach's edit preview came out today.
So good.
See ya, Ryan Mountcastle.
That was a dot.
And there's Nathan Evaldi.
That was a dot.
And the Rangers are on track.
They're on a good... Ooh, roof closed.
Roof closed in Arlington, which it was not in Houston the other night, which
Interesting.
people wonder if that's strategery or what that is.
Interesting.
Did you see the graphic on the Jordan Ortiz number comparison?
No, I did not.
No.
It was on Twitter. I forget which account tweeted out, like, the exact same numbers for, like, their first 4 seasons, postseasons.
Yeah.
Like, same games, like, pretty much same homers, and I was like, that's kind of crazy.
When it popped up that Jordan had 4 postseason home runs,
Yeah, I was like, what?
they were in the middle of their 3rd game, I thought that might be a problem.
I fell asleep last night watching 2021 postseason highlights.
Okay.
Was in a-
So you went to
Nice.
sleep in an
You've had a
interesting place,
24 hours,
and you
huh?
woke up.
Yeah, well, I went to bed wanting more baseball.
Wow.
Because the D-backs Dodgers game, like, that was good, but I was hoping for, like, a late inning switch.
Do
Like,
you
Yeah.
like ball?
needed
Because
some
he
switch.
likes ball.
Yeah, it's kinda I was locked in last night. And I
Big
was
time.
watching Brewers Braves 2021 series highlights. And I was just Freddie Freeman hitting clinic.
That's
How
when
did you
it's
get
that's
there?
that's called bedtime.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was 1 a.m.
That's
You
called
should go to sleep.
close the laptop.
Tomorrow I have Reagan's interview coming out, and it is such a good conversation.
She got ice.
She's the last one leading into the premiere.
Zach snapped
on
on that
Thursday.
trailer.
Soon to be a floorball favorite.
Oh, without a doubt.
Thursday night, games start rolling out. Make sure you check it out on our Warehouse Games YouTube.
BBD, how old is Ryan Mountcastle?
Ooh, I would guess 27.
Yeah, I was gonna go
I think that's
28.
25. You probably know better than I do.
DVD.
I had him kind of
Finding
young.
an exact birthday, he is 26.
What's the difference?
When-
February of 97.
That's crazy. He's still young. He's still
February
young, too.
what?
Same as Jimmy, the 18th.
Oh, wow.
Mid-off.
February's a tough month.
It's Jess's birthday, dude.
Your birthday's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Everybody already knows that now.
Birthday tomorrow.
The league forces you to
It's
open
your
the roof. Is that
birthday
a
and
thing?
you know I...
Heard roof is
They make it
closed
up.
due to humidity and fear of condensation on the concourses.
That's fake.
Doesn't feel true.
None of that's real.
Doesn't feel real at all. Okay.
Dean Kremer.
Interesting hair choice.
I mean, postseason debut, you have a 100-win baseball team going against the top 4 of this Rangers lineup. That's kind of scary. That's some nerve stuff.
He, Dean Kremer, you know, John Boy Media, we like to bring a lot of light on the world. Team Israel, Dean Kremer, is pitching with a lot on his mind right now.
it is honestly remarkable.
Hoping for a Dean Kremer legacy game.
I would love to see that.
I mean, it's one of those things where we're too attached to sports and we know the stories after they happen.
Yeah.
That you don't, you know, there's literally a war going on with generations of his people that he shouldn't bear that burden on the mound in a playoff game that if the Orioles team does not win. But yeah, he's Dean Kremer on the bump twirling it tonight.
Yeah.
If you're a neutral rooting party, which probably a lot of you are,
Yeah.
because we're a fun baseball community, you shouldn't be rooting against Dean Kremer.
No.
That's all I'll say.
I will say, I think baseball has,
Well said, Jakey.
and professional sports have a funny way of doing some pretty magical things in times.
It's just one of those things you don't,
Stories like
you
that.
know, you can't put a burden on a person that's doing something totally unrelated. But he said, and I think we're in such a interesting place with professional athletes that we came from the 90s where athletes were not kept in check at all. You were celebrities. You were Dennis Rodman. You were Michael Jordan. Like, you could end up on different parts of the map and nothing mattered.
Yeah.
Derek Jeter gave out baskets to people that attended his apartment parties the night before, for lack of a better term.
That was a really good way of saying that.
Fast forward, Dean Kremer took the mound tonight when athletes back in the day would have said, like, no, I'm locked in on the prize, like, it's Orioles or bust. He said, like, no, it's going to be in the back of my mind. Like, there's a lot going on across the ocean.
Yeah.
And for him to acknowledge that and still want to go and get it, like, good for him. So
Yeah, I think I've been really intrigued and enjoying professional athletes actually saying their real emotions. I think baseball players especially, because they play a game with no emotion, zero emotion game, and so you rarely see players show anything. And so for someone to say that in a press conference, it says a lot about him.
Oh boy. And that's why you don't put a lot of the burden on him, because Corey Seager's really good at baseball.
So hard.
That was a beautiful. That was a beautiful swing.
So hard, and now I'm so angry I did not pick him.
Can I ask you guys a
Corey Seager's
question?
a dog, dude.
Why are lefty swings prettier?
445.
Oh my god!
Why are lefty swings prettier?
Because they're we don't see him as much.
That's kind of where I'm at.
I don't know if I can answer that question.
It's because we
Do
don't
you
see
not
him as
think
much.
they're
Hi, Ronnie.
No, they are.
Okay.
But I don't know why.
Ronnie got a Jeter basket.
Ronnie.
Ronnie's trolling.
Ronnie Urez. Make sure you see him on the recent We Got Ice 2 video.
Yes, sir.
What
Also,
a lovely addition.
He's a great addition.
Disagree, but
Don't love the cutter middle.
no, to a
Want to
lefty.
go back to the game? Got it.
Don't love it.
A bad cutter is a bad pitch.
Yeah.
It's a slightly slower fastball.
Jake, that's a good analysis.
Analytics. And Corey Seager, 14th career postseason home run.
Oh my god.
World Series MVP, like he is. Late night Jake one night let out a Hall of Famer Corey Seager,
Yeah.
and
I remember that.
baseball internet likes to get, Hall of Fame. There was talking baseball, and I think you guys know our social media at this point. Someone right before yesterday games tweeted out, should Jose Altuve be a Hall of Famer? If you want to ruin anyone's mentions for a day, you tweet that out and tag me, social media. Which gets into a conversation, what is the Baseball Hall of Fame, blah, 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 accumulating stats. Rushman, nice play.
Adley.
Key.
Corey Seager has 40 career WAR. He looks to be at his peak. He basically had his best season ever. And he should age well. So, I don't know. Appreciate Corey Seager.
Did you hear what he said in his pregame press conferences today? He was saying something along the lines of basically I was in LA, I was winning, it was fun, the fans were fun, and then I found out I had an opportunity to come here and be at the ground level, and now we're winning. I obviously said yes to it, and I'm like, I love the honesty. It goes back to loving the honesty.
Give us the real.
And Corey Seager has great skin, which I respect and appreciate.
I like these cleats by Adelise. A little swag.
He's
You're
as
in
cool as they
between
get.
two people whose minds are ping-ponging all over the
All right.
place.
I'm there. This is basically an open
you
forum
I
for
go
ping pong.
skincare, you go clean.
I lost about 25 minutes today because I saw an Instagram post
Ooh.
that was people pretending or being hippies in a tent. And I lost 25 minutes thinking, should I be doing that?
What do you mean pretending?
They were at a concert festival, and it was just a group of people. And this was the part that kind of threw me off and sent me spinning. Literally everyone was laying down. So I don't know if that was tired. I don't know if that was drugs. I don't know what that was. But I was like, that doesn't also seem like a bad time. I wouldn't mind laying down in a tent in a field.
Let me zoom out a little bit. You
It's a sicko hit.
We're watching a video of people in a tent just laying down silently.
Yeah.
How long was the
I think
video?
there was music, but it wasn't like.
You watched it silently.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I did bet Evan Carter to hit a home run tonight.
Ooh.
Is that the only bet you got on this game?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm a little worried already for my O's, by the way.
Yes,
Ooh.
and you should be.
That hit by ALDS was kind of sick. I mean, that's
Oof.
also
Oh.
a beautiful hit.
That was a really good hit.
You obviously watch more baseball than I do. I've been so impressed by the Rangers lineup.
Yes.
They're all nuts. The takes they have are crazy.
There's a couple things going on. They were one of the best lineups this season.
Mm-hmm.
They had a bad streak. During that bad streak, they were missing a couple guys.
Yeah.
And now this, pardon my French, this MFer is 21 years old, and he's having the postseason to remember.
He's like Pena last
He's
year.
fifth in their
Yeah,
lineup.
he is. That's
Yeah, that's
good.
crazy.
He's hitting in front of Jonah
reference.
Heim, who is one of the best catchers in the AL. He's hitting in front of Nathaniel Lowe, who is one of the best first basemen in the AL. That's how good he's playing.
Jonah Heim just looked a little bit like Cody Bellinger right there.
Ooh, a little slunked bat.
Felt a little Cody when he stood there.
Okay. Taco Stacks in the chat. Very interested.
I like tacos.
I hate how hot Ronnie is tonight.
I mean, he's just.
Ronnie, just come through, dude.
I know.
I invited him.
Couch is open, Pop.
We have 2 couches.
Maybe you and BBD tongue wrestle in there?
Whoa.
That
I thought it was interesting.
we.
Tongue wrestle is a crazy sentence, bro. That's crazy.
That was a little crazy.
Wow.
That was the Celsius coming out.
Ooh.
I knew BBD or Ronnie wouldn't fight it either, so those Crocs are fine.
Oh my
Thanks, bro.
god.
I wonder where I got him, man.
Okay. So you went Crocs for comfort tonight.
Yeah.
Are they from Ronnie?
Ronnie bought the first pair of these, and then
He turned you on to them.
Me and John both had to buy them.
Ronnie, I feel like is like
Oh,
sneaky big Crocs guy.
End of the batter? No, it is.
Okay.
Okay, 1-0.
Okay.
If you're Baltimore,
Okay.
you survived that, but
need,
my God.
need an early. I guess
I
like
mean,
you play
look-
tomorrow. But I was gonna say need an early pen night.
So we've got Crocs.
Yeah.
We got ice
You
shirt.
should get a pair of these. These are very comfy.
I went first day of the year going Timbos.
Can never go wrong with Tim's.
It's a good fall day.
These gray pants I found in our supply closet last weekend,
Okay.
and I kind of went Tim's and Tim's a little bit, color scheme wise.
Yeah, that was nice.
That the gray split it up well.
Yeah.
Pax, how are you feeling about your outfit?
Good. I've been wearing it since the airplane this morning at 5 a.m.
Strong Converse game. You kind of live there.
Strong Converse game. I will rock Converse to the day that I die, even though they're awful for our sport.
When has the flannel come out?
The second it gets below 65.
Okay.
And it's insulated.
I was going to say, that's a real,
It's real.
that's a mountain flannel.
Have I been sweating at some points today? Yes.
So
But
Same
it's
here.
fall. It's crispy outside. I lean in.
Raise your hand if you sweat today.
I sweat today.
Thanks, guys.
Perfect game.
Croc cleats. I actually, funny thought. Someone suggested on a video recently we should make our own cleats, and I was in the shower thinking about what I would be doing, and Crocs are my first instinct. I'd be
Wow.
like, I take a pair of these and I turn them into cleats because they're comfortable.
Okay.
That was my thought.
Okay.
Making
Hey.
cleats is hard though.
I mean, cleats have entered an interesting spot because we've got athletes that are just taking regular Nikes
They're sick.
and putting spikes on the bottom.
I'm all into that. Did you see my
I
baseball
don't
bat?
know.
I'm kind of with you.
I don't know how I feel about
I
it.
feel like
because-
your athletic shoes should be made for
yeah,
athletically.
like the Vans with the spikes. I'm like, okay, it's a great story.
Right.
It's a great story.
Right. Right. Vans on a sports field. I don't know.
Like it's cool once, but then if like someone was wearing Vans and they had a horrible game, then it's like, why are you wearing Vans? You know?
Right. Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Ed Riley said, "Yo, I love this crew. Good group for the stream."
Oh yeah, we're snapping.
Did you see my homemade baseball bat?
Thanks.
I have not watched that video yet.
I'm gonna need you to test it out in the warehouse.
Okay.
And give me a review on it.
I did see, and I mean this will be for some jam hardcore people. I saw you guys working at Tech Dan's workbench,
Dude,
and
Yeah.
that sent me.
Dude, there's a warehouse
That kind of
pond.
took me back.
I wanted to put a turtle in it. You know how like there's a leak in the warehouse, and then
Not
there's
get a turtle for
there,
the
we
warehouse.
formed a mini pond, and I was like, "Yo, we need a little warehouse turtle."
Yeah.
You walk upstairs. How's the koi pond?
We're not doing
sick.
a warehouse turtle.
We're gonna have a warehouse
'cause
turtle.
that turns into a warehouse funeral for a turtle.
That-
And
I don't know if I can.
not ready for that.
Did you guys ever
Maybe
save
that's
a
like
box
what you
turtle growing up?
I never
Or was
had
that a
pet.
South thing?
I think there's box creatures, frog, turtle, whatever you could get your hands on. I don't think I got a turtle.
I saved a bunch of turtles. Then one time I got a turtle from my 7th grade science teacher. Ended up having salmonella, and I couldn't sleep in my room for a month.
Oh,
Mr. Pickles.
I don't like
I wonder
that.
how he's doing.
I would feed the turtle. What the hell?
You're just now getting to that?
Yeah.
I just saw it. Said Zoe would never feed it. I was like, what the heck?
Oh.
That would break my heart.
0-2 to Rhino Hearn.
So I feel like you'd be a great turtle dad. Oh.
I would love to think so. They're using. I think they. I like Yum Cam. Replays only though.
Yes, I'm
Not-
with you.
I
not
agree.
live. I like it, but
I
not
agree.
not live.
I
Cool angles are for replays.
There's turtles that live like 40 years or so.
Yeah.
And a joke that's now becoming real for me is I want to get a turtle probably in the coming years and see if I can outlive them.
They live forever.
They do.
They're old. They live for a while.
I mean, I'm not getting like a Galapagos turtle.
I don't know why that
Jess
got
and
me.
Noodle would hate that.
Galapagos
Hate.
turtle.
How's Noodle doing?
Good swing. No, never mind.
Tag him. Oh, went for the flip.
Nice.
Okay. Noodle's well. He sends his best.
So all my Orioles fans in the chat, are we like super nervous if they don't score this inning? Question mark.
Great question.
Here's, if I could draw a guess, I would say not super nervous yet. I think if the top of their lineup comes up again
They don't score.
and they're still down, it's like, oh
It's like,
shit.
Like
Like you've got 2 times to like save your season, basically.
Right.
I'm gonna ask BBD my favorite
right.
question.
Okay.
BBD, Evaldi, second and third time for the order.
Wow.
What are we looking at?
Ballzo or stat. That's your number
Ronnie
one
is
analytics.
still on.
I actually do. I'm
Ronnie's
a believer in that.
way too hot.
We
Ronnie,
can't-
just
we
get
can't
here.
have a sea turtle. It's not possible. We don't have water.
Ronnie, just get here.
Oh, nice swing.
Oh,
Right
wow.
at him.
Right at him.
Good pick.
2 outs.
Do I have a baseball team? I guess you could probably say that it'd be the Braves, proximity, but I also really love the Diamondbacks because I worked with them for
go.
about 6 months out in Arizona before moving to Atlanta. So, and Torey Lovello is one of the greatest people I've ever met. or
Very
worked with.
true.
So, I'm
As
pulling.
Baldy gets better every time through the order.
I thought so. He gives me a little bit of. I'm not saying he's like Verlander, like career-wise at all, but kind of similar energy where he's like gets better as the game goes on. So that's why I'm like kind of need a run from my Orioles.
And I guess he's the kind of guy that, like, with his injury history and stuff too, like when he doesn't have it, they just get him out of there.
I've watched enough Nathan Evaldi in a Red Sox uniform to know when he's cooking, and when he settles into a game, it goes by fast. So I'm a little worried.
His OPSs by time through the order are 767 first time, 683 the second time, and 532 the third.
Those are kind of
Pretty
sick.
drastically better each time.
Those are kind of sicko numbers.
Feo, yeah, you're right. Not the Dodgers because me, Taylor, and Dalton have been in the same rowboat for the past 2 years. That the Dodgers
That was impressive.
are a great regular
Evaldi's
season team,
nasty.
not postseason.
He
Thank you for the rowboat emoji.
his contract wasn't that much, right? Because Zach Wheeler is one of my favorite pitchers. Similar, like I feel like they have similar contracts, right?
Wheeler
was
did
fine.
a little better.
A little better.
Yeah.
Wheeler did a little
But
better.
both of those guys, if those are your playoff pitchers, you're
Yep.
in a great
Well,
spot.
Evaldi was interesting because he had overuse, but really just in like 1.5 seasons.
Yeah.
Where a lot of pitchers have that for 4 years and then they fade out. And yeah, Wheeler's one of the best free agent pitcher contracts of all time.
Yeah, Mets to Phillies, and what was his contract? Was it one? It was in the
I think it was like 5 for 1. We looked this up the other night. I think it was 5 for 120 or something like that.
I mean, that's a steal.
lot of cheese.
He got
That's
5
true.
for 118.
I was off.
Valdi. The most recent one is a 3 for 54. There's a funky vesting option on there, but he also got the 4 for 68 right before that. So if you add those together, he's landed in a very similar spot.
Yeah.
Pax, I was going to ask you kind of what Ed Riley mentioned in the chat, but with a twist. Have you factored in Nashville is very in play?
Oh, yeah.
I'd say in the next 5 years for an MLB team.
For sure.
That would be.
Oh, that's 1,000%.
That's life changing.
That would 1,000% be my
Good point.
team. I definitely think it's going to happen. I know a lot of people that are involved with the board and all of that. I mean, they have jerseys. They have everything.
Right. They're ready to
lean
go.
in. But Nashville's such a good sports town. The whole city kind of backs whoever's there. Like,
Right.
I mean, the soccer team, they sell out every game. Preds, Titans, everything. So, I think it'd be so smart. It'd be so smart. The Sounds games sell out every game, and they're a AAA team.
Yeah.
So I would love that.
If the D-backs make the World Series, because
When?
they throw the first pitch.
So,
'Cause that's
all right, let's get real. We've got a good chat here tonight.
Yeah.
My number one connect with the Diamondbacks,
Yep.
whose name will remain anonymous. Evan Longoria. No. Goal in the hockey game, I think.
Yeah, that was a goal. That was nice.
No. Kyle does their social media. Awesome dude.
Yep.
Big Business, who's been in the chat the past couple nights. Fun trivia, only 2 MLB pitchers to come from Alvin, Texas. Nolan Ryan and Nathan Eovaldi.
That is
I
fun.
did kind of know that.
Edwards, his middle name?
It's pretty
kinda cool.
crazy.
It's kind of dropping the middle
Edward
name.
Eovaldi, that feels like too much.
Double E.
Way too many E's.
So the most recent sales pitch I got from the Snakes, which the fact that they're selling me, hello. He said that if I come out to a Diamondbacks playoff game, I can be the lifeguard at the pool.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Kind of got a little lifeguard energy with the thing around your neck.
That would be so great.
Yeah. I mean, if there's like a big homer that lands in that pool, I live forever.
Yeah.
Like I'm a replay for the next 1,000 years. So
1,000%.
If they make the World Series, I'm going to force you to go to a game.
yeah, I looked at flights today. If they make the CS, which, up 2 games to none,
We'll see.
the home games in Arizona would be next weekend, which
Oh, wow.
feels like there's a way I could finagle that.
That feels possible.
Yeah.
1-2 from Kremer.
That'd be awesome. dude.
Man, I've been dying for Arizona to have a good team.
Yeah.
And they're such a sports town.
Yeah, that city's blown up.
It has.
That city's blown up.
I love it out there. I
Big
find
baseball
any
area.
excuse to go back.
I mean, they've supported the Suns since they've become good.
Yep.
When the Cardinals have had a good team, they're out there. NFL's almost unfair because they're their own thing.
Coyotes, not so much, but
Coyotes are in a real tough spot.
real tough.
I mean, if they're in the CS or the World Series, you need to go to a game.
I know.
have to.
It's kind of a part of your, even just like content-wise.
I know.
It's just like it's there.
There's ways to spin that.
You in a swimsuit in Arizona?
Ronnie, you're in timeout. Fayal's putting you in timeout. The 2-2. Ooh, good take by
was a good take.
Nathaniel
That was a good
Lowe.
pick.
It would be
So-
pretty cool though if you were the lifeguard. Would you go more Baywatch vibes, or would you lean into like snake themed swimsuit vibes?
Oh, wow.
I know.
See, I haven't made that leap yet. In my head, I had pretty traditional lifeguard.
That was a good pitch, Dean.
You would have to borrow some of Ronnie's Crocs.
Full sunblock on the nose.
Crocs. Ronnie's.
We'll see. We'll see.
8 pitch at bats, 7 fastballs, Dean. All right.
Jake, I'm gonna make a proposition.
Here.
If the Diamondbacks win the World Series,
When?
will you get a snake tattoo somewhere on?
I
your body?
tweeted that. And it didn't seem real at all. And then when they won last night, it seemed kind of real. It was late night, and I was like, no way, right? Because Joe's McFly has left an imprint on all of us.
Yeah, That happens.
What an
Daniel
at-bat
Lowe,
low.
foul ball.
The Rangers lineup is just like insane. They take pitches, foul everything off.
So 6 days ago, I tweeted out getting a Longoria tattoo if when they win the World Series. So that's not even a Snakes tattoo. That's just Evan Longoria.
You could do a snake and say, "Don't tread on me," just for historical.
You know what's crazy? I almost got a tattoo similar to that. I had
on brand.
I had my sister. My sister is very artistic.
Yeah.
That I had her draw up a bunch of different snake type tattoos for me.
I've always been a snake guy.
Well, it's just like Jake the Snake, and it's kind of like a thing that, and I never pulled the trigger, that could be coming full circle. Wow, Zoe, you're so
12
locked.
pitch at bat? This is like when you're dialed in the show.
Who are
and
you
you're just
rooting
following
for?
I don't know. Now, a homer would be cool, but I want Dean to have a good game.
Yeah.
But a 12 pitch at bat, dude? Is this all fastballs, too?
Standing
What are we, 10
up.
fastballs out of 12 pitches? That's crazy.
Boop, 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 boop.
Where does he go? Oh, my God, you sicko. 13 pitches? That's crazy.
Okay.
Dude, I love when someone's just fouling pitches off. Look at that sequence.
14th pitch.
Man.
Nothing under 90. Drop a big curve, Zoe.
Does he have a good curve?
About to find out.
Oh, you sicko! Jimmy breakdown pending. If this is a homer?
The whole Texas crowd needs to get on their feet.
Dude, I need...
They're
Okay.
not
The whole Texas, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel.
I was rooting for Kremer. Now I'm rooting for Lowe.
Well, I
got it. I got it. I got it. Who wants it in the chat?
I've been nerfed.
That's
Either way,
crazy.
that's... What an at-bat, dude. That's crazy. If
That
there-
is.
I would love to talk to an MLB pitcher, just in general. But about that, like when you're on the mound and someone's just fouling
Right.
everything you got off,
Yes.
it's like, what do you do? Do you just say, oh, F it, I'm going to walk him? And you just give up? Or like, what's the strategy there?
Thanks, Jerry.
Jerry Dowdy said, no step on snake with Gallon goggles. Not out of play.
I do think we missed a super chat. Someone asked if the Orioles lose this series. Oh, great swing.
Yeah, it was Garrett. He said, if the Orioles lose this series, which free agent pitcher can they realistically sign to bolster their rotation? Do they pursue an ace or a third, fourth guy?
Feels like a you question, Jake.
Ace.
Would love to see the Orioles make a splash in free agency. That being said, I haven't ever seen it, and neither have Orioles fans. So,
Sunday great done.
not going to get myself excited.
Oh, I like that BBD.
Can we get a Ronnie cam? No, he's on his way here.
Yeah.
That was Jerry Dowdy's first ever super chat.
Let's go.
Hi, Kyle.
Oh, no.
First pitch after a 15 pitch at bat single. Kind of crazy, right?
Baseball.
That's a little weird.
Hey, great at bat. You're out. Next guy comes up, one pitch. Here's a hit.
How valuable is a 15 pitch at bat?
Base reveal at 1.
Oh, Ronnie. Everyone tell your friends to get in here. Ronnie
All
face
right.
reveal.
Kremer does have a little bit of a curveball.
Didn't throw a single one to Low. How bizarre is that?
I wonder if that's like a scouting report thing going on there.
So I didn't realize, I forgot I gave Kyle permissions to my Twitter.
Oh.
He tweeted out the clip of us talking about what is about a lefty swing that looks prettier.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a lot of opinions on my Twitter right now.
Oh, good or bad?
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
Is it lefty swings aren't pretty?
One person tagged the Cleveland Guardians general manager.
What?
You have a
So-
Twitter?
So we're in it. We are in it.
All right, Dean, let's get out of this inning.
He sat a table away from us at dinner last year.
Yeah?
What's his name?
Chris Rose was so excited. Tavares gets under it. Will it get out of play? I don't think so.
Nope.
Nice, Dean. Way to fight back. I had a
Two
funny
down.
moment today. I posted an Instagram story about utensils, and the first one to view was Chris Rose, and I was like, that's kind of a weird scenario.
Chris Rose looked at that and threw out his
Yeah, I
phone.
was like, that's kind of crazy.
Chris Rose was like, you know what?
I wanted to
BattleBots.
apologize. I was like, sorry,
You should have.
You're like 10 minutes on Instagram stories. This is what you were cursed with.
All right, we're bottom 2. Marcus Semien up. Flip the lineup. 2 outs. Whoo, nice
Good
cutter
pitch, Dean.
away. Fayao.
Woohoo!
Number 1 John Boy Media everything. Commissioner compromise pitch for you. If I'm in the commish, I say, you can move the A's to Las Vegas, but you cannot take the team history with you. Whoa. It's heavy, man.
Oh.
That's heavy. I think every other... Actually, I don't know, because the Nationals don't claim the Expos history.
Yeah, I don't
like
know.
they do and they don't.
I mean, yeah, I think that kind of happens naturally. Like you don't, it is a new era.
3 straight cutters. I guess it's what happens to that, because I would feel bad for anyone that was a good Oakland Athletic to just like forget them. Like Eric Chavez was a great Athletic. Do we just, when we talk about teams, do team history just get forgotten? I don't know.
Well, I mean,
it's a tricky area.
There's like a lot of teams like that people just like. I mean, like the Oilers.
Sure.
They became.
OKC and the Sonics is a good comp.
Yeah.
OKC doesn't claim this, do they?
I
actually don't know.
They purged the Sonics from like their books.
I don't know if I have a strong
crazy.
opinion on that one. Good
take by Simeon up and in. 2-2.
Love Marcus Simeon.
I do too.
He got a bag.
He sure did. I think Jolly Olive phrased it right the other day. Last night's stream. So yeah, it's all starting to blur together. Kremer got a little bit of the plate with that cutter. Ball in the gap. Hayes gets it in. Double. Runners second and third, and the game is at a pivot point.
Do we see them pitch to
And
Seager?
corrected on the OKC and Sonics thing in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, they do claim the Oilers, but they aren't.
That cutter didn't cut.
actively Promoting it.
I love
For that
Dean.
battery switch Paxton.
Batteries.
If I'm the Orioles, my bullpen's hot. This is a do or die game, and
Wow.
do you pitch to Seager? Like you
Look
already
at
hit a
that.
tank off Kremer.
Instead of using the battery for final audio, it just says dead battery.
Yeah, you walk him.
Okay.
Smart, walk him.
So this is
Don't want that
intentional
smoke.
walk, bases loaded, bottom 2, 2 outs. Season on the line,
Have we gotten a bullpen shot at all yet?
and you've got Mitch Garver against Dean Kremer.
Thank you.
Mitch Garver batting
MVP.
third in the middle of this lineup, former Twin.
Good
Curveball.
pitch.
Nice pitch.
That was sick.
Outside
That was his
corner.
best one of the night. That was dope.
As Feo mentioned, Garver already has a grand slam.
Woo!
In this series, this is a horrific at bat for Baltimore fans.
Yeah, I'm very worried.
This is your season on the line.
I'm very worried. I'm rooting for Dean here.
Also rooting for Dean here.
So, can I? Oh wow.
Dude, that was.
Oh no, it sits in the fence.
Ask a question to you two.
Sure.
That cutter's not fooling anybody.
If you were intentionally walked
Right.
versus the person before you is intentionally walked, which one bothers you more?
Wait, what was the question? If you get intentionally walked?
So you have two parts. So if you are the one that's intentionally walked, or the person before you is intentionally walked, so you have to hit. Which one are you more bothered
I think
by?
if you're intentionally walked, you're like you kind of feel dope.
Yeah.
Like it's the coolest thing ever. Like, yo, you don't want to throw to me, I'm not good. And then the person after, I feel like it's usually just like, I don't know if you're offended or more like motivated.
Maybe both.
Maybe a little offended.
A little
I guess.
of both.
Probably-
A little offended.
Probably offended, right?
If
Yeah, probably.
if
Kind
you
of like
intentionally walk the person in front of me to face me, I am offended and I want to ruin your decision.
That's fair.
Yeah. Is there any anger of being the one that is intentionally walked?
Well,
of
if you're an alpha athlete, probably.
I think
which is a lot.
it might depend the scenario. Like say if it was say if it was late in the game and like a substitute player got put in behind me for another reason, so
Yeah.
like you're almost taking advantage. Like you almost respect it as a competitor, but it's also like, well,
Like,
shit.
play the
like,
game.
Yeah, like I don't know.
This at bat also really scares me.
Yeah, I mean 1-0 is bad, but
Am I crazy?
3-0 is bad, but 5-0 is a lot worse.
All right, there
Jack
we are.
Greenway. Corey Seager just tied Barry Bonds with 8 intentional walks in the division series. Interesting.
Good pitch.
That was a good cutter.
That was a good cutter.
Mix of good cutters and bad cutters.
Got our first bullpen shot. Maybe a couple batters too late, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of hard hit balls tonight.
1-1. Good fastball in. 1-2.
This
Kyler,
Rangers team
we're
is
not
very likable.
deflated. We're just maintaining energy early on in this game because this is a long game.
I think we're nervous. I
very
think
nervous.
Orioles fans are in a bad spot right now.
Yeah.
As baseball fans, we're in a
Game's on the line in this at-bat.
yes.
Yeah.
3-run homer, it's good night.
I mean, even
Yeah, single.
baseball can always rear its ugly head. A broken bat single, it would be 5-0 Texas.
Well,
But if you're
Evaldi on the
Baltimore,
mound,
if you're Baltimore, you just can't
It's a long night.
stomach that.
no.
Yeah.
50-plus pitches through 2. Oof.
Oh
No.
my God,
No.
he did it!
Wait!
That was a sicko pimp job by ALDS. Holy shit.
Oh.
I mean, what are you going to do? That's a tank.
I'm starting to think they should have went to the bullpen.
Yeah, I know. Like, I get it, but leaving Dean in,
Yo.
even after that first inning, who's getting rocked? And ALDS
Can
is
we
a
talk
bad
about-
man, bro. If you're going to intentionally walk Seager to load the bases, I feel like you got to bring in someone to get the next guy.
Oh my God! First of all, he hit the shit out of that. Second,
ALDS
I
is
have
a
not seen
tank.
someone walk that slow off out of the batter's box.
He might have just ended a team season. I think
mean,
he'd take
look-
a nice
look-
stroll.
Okay,
I don't
let's
love this
see.
whole, like, animation
No, I
thing.
don't either.
No.
That's a great swing, dude.
Supposed to be up and away.
Please look at this. He goes.
What is that other ball doing?
Yeah, I don't get that.
I don't know.
That's
that's
not
the-
where the catcher was. He hit his target.
Oh.
Why do they think they
What
were
was
supposed
that?
to be there?
Yeah. Right.
To be able to get his hands up on that is insane. Number
I
one.
mean,
But also that was a way out.
I need to see the replay of the bat. It wasn't even like a bat flip. It was just a light drop
ALDS is a bad
in a
man.
slow walk. I need to see that.
That was.
Is
Now
Kremer
you're
out
gonna
of the
take him out.
All right. I don't know enough baseball to criticize the manager's
No,
decision.
you kind of do, Zoe.
But like, I feel like if you're gonna intentionally walk the
But-
bases loaded,
Right. You
And be
might
like-
not have the right guy in the game.
yeah, like I don't trust you to go at Seager. He already hit a tank off you, and I'm gonna intentionally walk to
Off
face
day
this,
the day before.
face
Yeah,
this next
it's not-
I don't disagree with
He's
that.
not your ace. It's not a guy that you plan to go.
Maybe
like-
a lot going on.
He's
mentally.
not a guy that you planned on going 8 innings with.
Yeah.
He's not Scherzer. He's not Evaldi. He's not.
Even after that 15 pitch at bat, being like, hey, they're kind of seeing him.
Whew.
Let's get the pen a little loose, so at an instant notice we can pull.
I
You're not playing
mean-
for tomorrow here.
I
Tomorrow's
need-
not a lock.
Playing for
I
yesterday.
need to see that.
I don't love that.
That Adolis Garcia homer was brought to you by SeatGeek. Code JOHNBOY Postseason 10% off any order. So if you already have the SeatGeek app, you're good. Code JOHNBOY Postseason 10% off your order.
Yep.
If you don't have the app, download it now. Code JOHNBOY Postseason 10% off any order. Me and BBD saw one of our craziest sports moments at this very ballpark, the COVID season.
The
We
Randy
saw the
score?
Randy score stumbled across the bases. All-time sports moment. You could witness your own all-time sports moment if you get tickets from SeatGeek. Code JOHNBOY Postseason, 10% off. Stick in the face in the hockey game if we have to start going that game. We've got broomsticks in the chat
Jeez.
because Rangers fans have to be feeling pretty good.
Whew.
And the AL East is currently 0 for 6 this
I
postseason.
noticed that. That's kind of crazy, right?
Gosh.
With a chance to go 0 for 7.
So I don't know a ton about the Orioles bullpen. Like, is that like a weak point for them? I know Bautista's out. TJ.
I mean,
Obviously, second
you don't want
inning.
you don't want to go into a game in
Like-
the second inning, but no, you're right. If you don't have the confidence,
Yeah, I kind of thinking like what Dave Roberts did with Gratterall last night. kind of like the old Andrew Miller role.
Right.
Like, hey, what's not the 9th inning, but like, what's the biggest moment here?
And I think the counter to any argument would be if you're the Baltimore Orioles, go and get, as they get their last out, it would be keep the game close as long as you can.
Yeah.
And if you blow it late, well, we tried. We threw the kitchen sink at it. We did our best, and nothing clicked. And now it's a 6-run lead. And hey, I believe in sports. I believe in baseball. If you're the Baltimore Orioles, who have fought all year, they had the most comebacks in baseball this season. You have built up as big of a hill as you could possibly put. I don't say I believe, but know what they need to do? Know it's one of my favorite baseball terms I really just learned this year.
What?
They need to build a picket fence. That's when on the scoreboard you're putting up a run each inning.
Oh, okay, that's kind of fun. Is it true that the Orioles haven't been swept all season?
I saw that.
Interesting.
Too.
That would be crazy.
I knew for a while they hadn't been swept. I don't know if they kept that up all season.
Yeah, sweepless streak.
BBD? Research BBD? I think I'm going to use the boys' room quick. Don't you guys have fun without me?
Ask some questions, chat, while we
ask some questions.
Hey, I'm still rooting. I've officially been swayed into this Rangers team.
Have you?
Like, I think they're like my AL favorites. So let's ask some questions.
Are you significantly farther back,
What do you mean?
chair-wise?
I think there's a little bit of a misalign.
Okay.
The chair is a little further back.
Okay.
And yours is a little up, if I'm being honest.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I'm doing a lot of lean back.
I've been doing a lot of lean forward.
Yeah, you guys are also are leaning them the directions they like kind of are.
I second guess my baseball takes because I never actually played professional baseball or any sort of high-level baseball. So, dude, I have no idea what it's like to actually see a pitch coming in. So
No.
I can't really make a strong take on what that's like.
So, who do you have in World Series? Blindly pick.
Houston, Philly was my pick before the playoffs.
Okay.
But
Now that you're seeing what teams are getting
I'm
their
gonna stick with
playoff
that. I
magic.
don't really have a reason to be swayed fully. So I would stick with Houston, Philly. Where'd you get
Okay.
the axe handle from? HomeDepot.com at 2 a.m. This is a dark place to be.
What's Home Depot's shipping like? Is it expensive?
One day. It was like
Really?
like $9 or something.
One day. Speaking of Home Depot, have you been to the really nice one in Chelsea?
No way you just asked me if I've been to the location.
I have. It's so nice, Zoe. It's so nice.
That's actually mad funny. Have you been to this Home Depot?
It's so nice.
What did I have for lunch? I had the new Chick-fil-A honey sandwich.
What were
I
your
forget what it was
thoughts?
called. It was alright. Not my personal cup of tea.
Yeah,
It was
it's
decent
alright.
though.
It's all right.
Atlanta, I was surprised to see Nola's ERA is high. BBD, is that like a case of Nola getting rocked in a couple starts, or has he kind of had a down year?
He kind of had a down year.
Yeah.
He still throws a lot of innings, and because he is so good, they let him kind of keep pitching in those games and max out a little bit too.
Yeah.
Which hasn't helped his ERA very much. It's been a weird year. Not what he wanted going into free agency.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to talk dominant baseball,
Yeah.
to put up that type of inning and then free pitch strikeout, first hitter next inning by Evaldi is the most demoralizing thing you can have. That is brutal. I like Aaron Nola, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
I would have loved to be at that Braves game last night. You know, that place was on fire.
Oh my God, that splitter is cooking for Evaldi.
Really.
There's
is.
an onion shortage in Vermont.
Did you
got
know
details on that?
there's a sriracha shortage out west?
Really?
Yeah.
BBD, me and you are gonna be like you're gonna be my Jamie tonight. Hey, BBD, can you pull that up? Two quick outs for
BBD.
Evaldi. Is that six?
Baseball Jamie.
Is that
BBD,
6 pitches?
Matt wants to know if you shop at Home Depot.
I don't do my own shopping, and that's obvious. I just don't get anything.
I respect that.
I have no use for anything at Home Depot. I'm useless.
I love a Home Depot trip. I'm gonna be honest.
I do too.
There will be a day where I end up there a lot.
But you're not there yet.
I think we
I'm
have.
living in the city.
I think we got 6 pitches, 2 outs.
Okay. Wow.
Not to which is pretty crazy.
Wow.
Okay, that's 7 pitches. Keep an eye out, Beavers. Are you going immaculate here?
Immaculate. What a word that is not used enough.
Yeah, that's a good word. Stunning's also a good word. Immaculate inning still counts if it's not all strikeouts, right?
Yeah, true.
Or is that
I
like?
believe it has to be strikeout.
Yeah.
It's gotta be strikeouts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 8 pitches. Bro, if Evaldi goes out 9 pitches, 3 outs after that inning, and they're immediately back on the mound,
No, it's over.
that is the biggest balls I've ever seen. That's
1000%.
crazy. Jake is definitely pooping, guys.
Home Depot or Lowe's?
BBD, give me a poll. Is Jake pooping? Yes or no in the chat?
Oh, please. Yeah. Let's get this rolling. Let's ask the chat while
Oh,
Jake...
damn it! Sorry, I was rooting for the 9-pitch inning.
No. Let's ask the chat what we should do for Jake's birthday tomorrow to surprise him.
I'm going to get him some soup.
Yeah, what random thing should we buy him at the store and surprise him with it on the stream?
Good take, Gunner. It's 2-2, by the way, if you're trying to sync up at home. Because I know I struggle with that when I watch the stream sometimes. I'm always like, where the hell are they?
Yeah, same.
2-2, Evaldi pitch. And a base hit for Gunner. All right, that's actually huge. How
I
old?
haven't seen any of our polls turn in numbers like I'm seeing right now.
People are cooking on this poll. It's a good poll.
People are intrigued.
BBD, how quickly can you end a poll? Because as soon as Jay comes in, I want that. Can you close
Yeah,
it?
I can end that the second he's in.
Yeah, as soon as he comes in, I need you to shut that down.
Here they
Oh.
come.
How many did the Orioles score?
Well, none. Evaldi was a pitch away from a 9-pitch inning, which was pretty crazy. Oh, that was a sick pitch.
Starting to get worried about the Orioles.
I'm a little worried about the Orioles, Jake. Gunner with a nice swing.
May of last year is the last time they got swept. Is that real?
That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Score is 6-0 right now. 91. That's a
Yo.
crazy. Baseball's messed up sometimes.
September of 22?
Stop. Really?
Socials team is worried.
About the game.
Are they?
A Rushman 2-run Bob would be cool. I just don't. Evaldi's so good, dude.
Evaldi's very good. Okay, a nice conversation.
I would love to know what people say.
No, I don't think he got it.
Oh, he might have gotten that.
No.
No.
God, that sucks.
407 probably.
Yeah, 400 feet.
Yeah, that's
out.
400 feet dead center.
Casual out, unfortunately.
That's crazy.
Evaldi. Yep.
Man.
Oh, and a little Creed between innings. Because Texas is now in on Creed.
Creed is now in on Texas.
A little back and forth there.
They didn't start your picket fence,
No.
which is a little unfortunate. Still early in the game. What's like the largest comeback we've seen recently? 6 runs feels like a lot.
6 is a big number.
6 is.
We did
I feel like we've mentioned this before recently.
well, it got brought up the other night because the Diamondbacks went up massive on the Dodgers. 6 in the first, 3 in the second.
Yeah.
I believe handsome Bob Costas said 8 is the biggest comeback in postseason history. So we
That
might
is
have
the number I'm seeing.
we might have a couple 6s out there.
Okay.
I had a funny Bob Costas moment last night.
Okay.
Did you?
I firmly had stated that I usually don't really listen to announcers that much. Little locked in last night to that game, announcer-wise. Bob Costas had like a good 3-minute rant about the intentional walk. I forget
Yeah.
who that
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, what are we doing, bro?
Yeah.
And he was like, the most passionate I heard him all night was like, I want to see the 4 pitches. And he kind of swayed me
He
a
made
little.
me believe.
Yo, he
He
swayed
did.
me
He
a little
made me
bit. I was like,
believe.
I kind of believe. I'm with you, Bob.
Also, Ronnie,
That was an interesting rant.
Rihanna.
Rihanna. Well, Ronnie's out of control.
Rihanna Lady Gaga is a tough one. It is Rihanna.
Rihanna.
I hate to bring up baseball again. As far as more recent comebacks, the Mariners came back from down 8-1 in the wild card series in the Blue Jays last year.
Oh, that's right.
7.
Oh, that's a good call.
That's 7.
BBDs are Jamie tonight.
BBDs are everything. Babies in the chat.
Yeah, babies in the chat.
What was I gonna say? I got distracted by Nickelback and comebacks.
I'm going to put a
Was
hoodie
it
on.
something
It's got cold in here.
with Rihanna, or was it something with
Bob Costas.
that? Okay. I knew we'd get you back.
So you're like, this is a moment of weakness, vulnerability.
I'm going to listen to your story.
So I think 2019,
Yeah.
or maybe it was 2020, we still had our Bronx office. We weren't going to winter meetings. So we said, let's host our own winter meetings.
I know exactly what you're talking
So
about.
it was our first time, like reaching out to people and being like, hey, like we want to interview you. And we did this basically all on the same day. So all of the like baseball people, Buster Olney, Bob Costas, Marley Rivera, there's just anyone who would come on and listen to us, we invited them. And we did like an 8-hour stream before our technology was like ready for that.
Okay.
So the stream is fighting, we're fighting. Buster Olney was like live from an RV.
That's awesome.
And he looked like Darth Vader. Like it was a day of chaos. It was awesome. It was wild. Our like closer for the night was Bob Costas, who we were like, okay, fly ball to center. No. That's when it starts to feel like it's not your night.
Yeah, that would have been a dope catch, though.
Mullins traps it. Heim single.
Loved Cedric Mullins.
So Bob Costas comes on, and we're like, holy shit! It's the end of like an 8-hour day of like of interviews.
8-hour live.
8-hour
Yeah.
being live.
That's a lot.
Bob Costas comes on, who's Bob fucking Costas. He's got like a professional background. He's got all of it. And we're like, okay, you're Bob Costas. Like, what do we even talk about? From his screen, because our like feed had gotten jacked up just because like technology starts to give out. Like
Bit rates.
the Death Star was like
We were
shutting
on
down.
Essentially like a home Wi-Fi network.
Yes.
That's crazy.
So when he came on, he couldn't see me. He could see Jimmy, he could see Trev, he could not see me.
Okay.
And on our screen, he was upside down.
Did you
What?
acknowledge this?
We did not, because
Smart.
we were trying to play it cool. But so me and Jimmy had Bob Costas on a TV upside down. And then Bob Costas, because he's a legend of all legends, was trying to be as professional as possible. So he was like, hey, Jimmy, hey, Trevor. And then he just like stopped. And I was just sitting there like,
Did you know your screen was...
no.
Oh, that's
So you
a
just thought
tough
you were being
fit.
shady?
So I just thought like Bob Costas fucking hated me.
That's
Like, off the
brutal,
bat.
So then
dude.
like we do the
Just
interview.
doesn't respect you.
So then we did the interview, and I at like certain parts I jump in. I asked him a couple things,
Yeah.
and because he's Bob Costas, he emailed after and he's like, "Hey, like, awesome. Thank you guys for having me on. That was awesome." And he was like, "Jake, by the way, like, you weren't popping up on my screen, so I didn't see you. So sorry I didn't say hi on the introduction." And I was like, "Well, you're fucking Bob Costas, huh?" But yeah, for about a minute and a half, I was as sad as a puppy could be.
Can I be
I
honest
was like,
with you,
why
Jake?
does Bob Costas fucking hate me already? Like, he should, but how does he
But
already
like,
know?
why? I haven't done anything yet.
That's honestly one of your, like, better or, like, crazier stories you have. Bob
good
Costas
story.
is like a legend.
It's Bob Costas.
That's
Good
like
story.
if you break that out at like
in sports.
a cheese and wine night somewhere, like
Oh,
people are
yeah.
like, you know Bob
And
Costas?
that's, I mean, the crazy thing is that's 3 years ago now, three and a
watched it.
half.
Wow.
It was 2020 winter meetings. That was like
December of 20.
December of 2020, and it was like our,
So it was
our kicker for the
post-COVID.
night was like we
Yeah.
had it in with Bob Costas, so we
Yeah.
Passing was on there, right?
passing.
I think
Passing.
I think I watched that whole thing.
Michael K.
Nice.
Wow.
That
Forgot
was
about
so. That was
Rosenthal.
2020.
So
Before
December
the
of
season,
2020.
Oh yeah, because I definitely
So,
I was watching you
Into
guys by then.
COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense because yeah, we were already in the Bronx. Yeah.
Is it weird that was the year it was the most locked into baseball? Was the COVID year?
Not necessarily.
I
I mean,
watched
there's
so many
there'll
games.
probably be documentaries made that, baseball was the first sport back that people were
Yeah.
looking for anything to latch into.
It was.
I was locked.
I mean, yeah,
Gonna
there's
put a
definitely
video.
going to be documentaries
That was a cool story.
in regards to like the cardboard cutouts.
It was one of those things we knew at the time it was going to be weird, but you also
And
let it
then the
ride.
fake crowd noise.
If they showed a clip right now of the cardboard cutout times, you'd go, "Oh my god, it looks like a scary movie."
I had the opportunity of going to NBA game COVID time. It was when it was when the Raptors were down in Tampa, so they were playing in where the hockey team plays. Nice catch. And we all had to sit on the second level, but there was no fake crowd noise, no fake cardboard cutouts, and all you heard was just
You're watching a
the
pickup
sneakers.
basketball
Yes,
game.
you're literally watching a pickup basketball game. I think I would have enjoyed the cardboard cutouts and fake crowd noise more, instead of just silence.
I got
Some fake crowd noise would be nice.
I got a funny
Oh, the
Instagram
teddy bears.
video reminder today. You know how they show like this day
Yeah.
and stuff? Do you remember, this is such a weird niche thing. Do you remember when Manuel Margot made a diving catch over the wall? I think it was 2020 playoffs. It's a very niche play. But he made a diving catch over the wall and like flipped into the bullpen or something
Kind of.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first ever vertical video me and Jack made, our first ever video we made, was I was babysitting my brother's house. And this is 3 years ago now, 2020.
Yeah.
And I was babysitting my brother's house, and I was not supposed to have anyone over. Like, it was like a big bang.
Right.
So, and it was cold out. So Jack comes over and he's like, "Yo, we're gonna make a video," and he's like, "I'm just gonna flip over railings and stuff into every part of the house,
Makes
like
sense.
flip into the pool
I
and
can
stuff."
see this brainstorm session now.
So I had to block my brother on the We Got Ice account on Instagram, and
So
my
he
sister-in-law,
wouldn't
so
share.
he wouldn't see. So for the past 3 years, they've been blocked on that
awesome.
account.
You forgot
So
to
my brother
unblock
texted
him?
me like a couple weeks ago, and he was like, "Dude, he's like, is everything like
Right.
your accounts are good and stuff? Like,
Are we beefing?
I've been searching for everything, and I'm
Yeah.
not finding it." And then I saw the video, and it was just Jack flipping into his pool and then soaking wet, flipping into his bed. Like over tables and stuff. And the funniest part, Manuel Margot posted that to his own Instagram story, and that's the only time in the 3 years, millions of videos we've made, views, that any MLB player has shared our post. And it was our first video. And that's hilarious to me.
Is that video easily accessible? I would love to see
I
it.
think I've privated it everywhere.
Thank you to Matt K
Yay.
during that story.
First super chat.
Enjoying our
$20 is
streams.
very generous.
We
Thank you.
appreciate
Oh,
you so much.
It made me laugh, though. Because I was like,
I would love
my
to
brother
see
is like
It's crazy.
he's a big supporter of ours, and I haven't blocked him.
Right. You had them restricted.
Because Jack
Gross
was flopping in
shadow
his bed.
No, Ronnie's hot. Ronnie obviously likes that.
Toxic comment by Ronnie.
It's all he knows. Yeah, it's funny.
Classic boy origin story.
Okay, okay.
Tavares foul ball. 2-2-2-F.
Any advice for midterms?
Advice for midterms from me would be study a bit. Don't burn yourself out from trying to study, because I think you can take yourself out that way
Yeah.
just as much as you can by not studying. Tavares, fly ball to the left. Hayes is there. All right.
Shutdown inning.
Clean
For
inning,
sure,
kind of.
diminishing returns on study.
Yes. Yes. I don't know. Try your hardest, do your best. Cheat on like one question on every test.
Ooh, Matt, dream guest on Girls & Co. That's hard. Let me think about that.
Okay.
There's a lot. My first thought was Peyton Manning.
Oh.
But
Okay.
I was really shooting high, so I wanted to kind of...
UT,
Come
go
back.
Vols.
He's also now a professor, so I feel like that's...
Professor Peyton Manning.
We'll start at the bottom and list some people who aren't invited.
Oh,
Right.
Jolly Olive. Jolly Olive in the chat now,
Hi,
and
Jolly.
it's becoming toxic. Jolly, I might have you and Ronnie come in.
Yeah.
Little 9 p.m. shift.
We should make it to where if you chat
Left you, BBD.
more than 5 times,
Right.
you have
You might
to
as well
come.
be here. We got room. We got a
Couch
couch.
here, couch there. You could share a seat with Jake.
The SeatGeek couch.
I'm taking a statement that this is the last 3 innings are gonna matter now. I'm taking a firm opinion. They're gonna
Last
score.
3.
It's gonna be like a 2 3-run game. We're gonna
Okay.
care. I don't
We're
think it's
gonna-
gonna be a complete walk.
I
Maybe
mean,
I'm saying that because
Taylor Swift on Girls & Co. would be so lit, but come on.
There's a little bit
Baby
of hope
steps.
in there.
Okay.
I'm not like I don't know if they're gonna win.
For
But I
the-
think we're gonna have like a couple innings where Bochy has to make a decision.
For the Orioles to go down like this, almost unacceptable.
I'm a little worried about Evaldi. I don't know what his average pitch count they let him cook to is, but that's kind of like the only thing. I don't see him being the one. Like maybe a Rangers bullpen situation. But I don't see
Guess who that picture's going to?
Trev.
Nicholas Casano.
Oh, I haven't seen him in a minute.
He just texted me, so that's a tip for the people at home.
We texted Trev today.
If you get texted a conversation but you can't fully participate yet, just send a selfie. That kind of neutralizes things.
I should do that more often. I'm
Like-
very bad at texting.
Like I'm invested, but I'm not yet. Here's a picture of me.
showing what you're doing.
I can't really respond yet, but I am looking at this. Evaldi threw 98 pitches last time, Matt.
So he's like full bore.
Evaldi can
He
go.
can go. I didn't know if he had any injury stuff this year or anything. So he can cook.
2011 Nelson Cruz, though. What were you doing? You were 5th grade.
Was I?
I don't know. I was
11
guessing.
is 5th grade?
I was in
11 years old?
Were you actually? Because I was
2011,
just
in 8th
guessing.
grade, so I think you were 5th grade.
Yeah, 5th grade.
Jesus
I was born
Christ.
2000, so kind of easy to keep track of.
Kill me. Santander.
Nelson Cruz, dude. What team did I find out he was on recently for a year where he was like good? I forget which team it was.
Orioles.
Yeah, Orioles, dude. He was sicko. Was that before or after he got suspended, right?
He had a PED suspension. I
Chili.
think that there was a run there where it was like Vladimir Guerrero for a year was an Oriole.
Yeah.
Trumbo for a year was an Oriole. Nelson Cruz for a year was an Oriole. They cycled through some 1-year DHs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Are you and Ronnie the same age?
He's same age. He's 6 months older than I am.
Wow.
Jack's the youngest of us,
Not a Jack guy, personally.
which is interesting because Jack definitely feels older than me.
Yes.
Like he's the more mature one. Out of the
Yes.
two.
What I missed?
That's a great pitch. His
Not
splitter's
too
good.
much. 2011, Zoe was in 5th grade, so was Ronnie.
Jesus,
Um,
that's concerning.
Beatrice just found out Zoe's younger than me.
I'm 23 years old.
Skywalker says Zoe is old, so it's a balance.
I feel like everyone's old to somebody.
It's true.
Hmm.
It's true. I don't know. Evaldi looks really good. Kyle Gibson's getting loose in the bullpen, which just feels like they're trying to save Evaldi for the next series at this point, which that's some peacocking on the birds.
Yeah, I don't love that. Just let him cook. Well, if he... What was the earliest they would start? Because Astros Twins go 5. What are we looking at?
It's not for a while. I think I looked at... I think I looked this up today. I think one of them starts Sunday, and one of them starts Monday.
What is
BBD on research and development.
What would be like? I know sometimes they have like set days too. Even if the series ends early, they're like, we're gonna take a couple days off.
Yeah, baseball's not adjusting.
Yeah.
Or NBA, I think, does.
Someone put Ronnie on probation, please.
Ronnie, you're
drop
on probation.
You can. I don't know what the name of the Crocs are. You get it.
ALDS is Sunday start.
Also, Kevin.
Sunday.
Super chat from Kevin. Snakes defeat Astros in World Series. Thoughts?
Well, that means Jake gets a snake tattoo.
Yeah.
So,
Specifically, Evan Longoria tied into that too, which I'm regretting in the tweet. Oh my, 0-2 again. Every Orioles hitter is 0-2. That guy's in a suit.
Shout out to
Mike Elias.
That guy's in a suit.
Turns out he's the GM. Turns out he's having.
He's the guy who should be in the suit.
Turns out he's having a bad night.
I don't know why that got me. That guy's in a suit.
I mean, at least he has a reason for
Yeah,
it. For a
that's a good
second,
point.
I was.
You in a suit would be the scariest thing ever.
Shout out to Big Business.
I've got a couple
for the
suits.
super chat.
You would look good in a suit. It would just alarm me.
Big business. Been here all week. Feo, a popular movie line you love. A popular movie you love an obscure line from.
The Campaign. Grab your broomsticks because it's a mess. And that plays in this series.
Kind of in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Rangers Astros ALCS might be a beautiful series.
Texas two-step.
That's a
they'd
great
call
one.
that.
Do you guys know how to line dance?
I feel like. No, I do not.
I do not.
Would you like to know?
I had a bad experience.
I think I would like to know a lot of things.
I could
That's on the
see
list.
Zoe really getting into line dancing. And I could see Jake being very angry on the sidelines because you can't.
Sorry for the groan. That
I
split
went-
was disgusting.
Gross. An early younger Jake went to, what was it, like Red River Saloon or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that place.
Excited to dance, or what I knew was dancing. Turns out I didn't know how to two-step, but I tried,
It's all about trying.
and I got laughed at.
Come on down to the south.
So it was kind of a bad experience.
We'll welcome you.
Me and my limbs don't exactly, they're not the most coordinated. So me and dancing don't mix
We had a place in
perfectly.
college called Cotton Eye Joe's. You'd
Oh, that's a
go
good name.
every Sunday for the short
Good
shorts
hit.
contest.
Oh. Every Sunday.
Sunday night.
Short shorts contest.
Yep.
Males,
Is that a
females,
unisex
both?
competition?
Yeah.
Yes, it was, actually.
We were, when are we getting John Boy Jake's drafts again? That just reminds me of a thought. We were doing the tournament the other day, and I saw it. I was like, I don't know if there's, I don't think it's possible to have a guest in terms of like having him at 10 minutes, but I was like, this would be a Jake fill-in. I thought you'd be good in that.
You can have subs.
You-
I mean, I don't want to kick out Ronnie, but you can.
I was like, oh, you and Jack would have a good. I think you guys would be good in that series.
I think you can mix it up.
I loved your drafts. Those were my grocery store survival guide, dude.
We had a lot of good drafts. Became a drafty show. Who's that actor in the middle there?
I thought for a while he was it's Justin Timberlake.
Orlando Bloom.
No,
That is Orlando Bloom, right?
is it?
Yeah.
He looked a little bit like Justin Timberlake in my head, and I don't know why.
That's what he wasn't fully looking like Orlando Bloom, but that is Orlando Bloom.
It is.
0-2, Austin Hayes, Evaldi, splitter down or fastball up. Fastball up, see ya.
I love that he just walked to the dugout. That's a bad man, dude. Red Sox. He was so good on the Red Sox, and we were just like, all right, man,
We've
We
got
don't
enough
need him.
pitching.
Yeah, we don't need a guy who pitches really well in October because we're not going there. So,
No need.
No need.
Oh, boy, Baltimore. Wargasm, thoughts on Jose Abreu's 2 bombs? The Nationals, like Nathan Evaldi, are inevitable. Jose Abreu did not have the best season. He had a better second half.
Yeah.
He hit 5th for the Astros today. So it's not like they're trying to hide him. It's not like they were trying to bench him. He was in the middle of their lineup versus Sonny Gray, who was one of the best pitchers in the AL this year. Got him in the first, got a home run later. They are the Astros. Your team is not.
Pretty on brand.
Does Sonny Gray have a bad postseason history? Or did I make up that narrative?
BBD's on it.
Yeah.
Today didn't help.
I think so.
Removing today.
Vanderbilt kid.
Vandy, go Doors. Sonny's a guy that's sneaky been around for a while now.
He has.
He used to be
He's had some good
the
years.
formerly Oakland Athletics
Yes, sir.
ace.
He also
Debuted in 2013.
He pitched
Yeah.
in a lot of like one-game wild card.
He
stuff.
pitched for the Reds in that playoff series.
He
in
was
2020. He was
in-
nasty, I believe.
BBD. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he was around the same time that David Price was drafted as well.
I can double check
Good
that.
Doors.
Before today, Sonny's postseason record is pretty clean.
Love it, love it.
One bad outing, Yankee.
Yeah.
And the others were fine.
Bro, that's such a crazy. The fact that he was a Yankee is the least on-brand thing for Sonny Gray ever. It doesn't feel right.
No, it's funny. Sonny Gray, his name feels very gentle. He looks kind of gentle.
Fire
Yeah.
guy.
He's supposedly a dude of all dudes. He was a high school quarterback.
Yeah, like the All-American.
He's like beloved in every clubhouse he's been in.
Uh-huh.
That New York was almost like it didn't work out, and everyone was like, "Yeah, I get it." And then it was kind of like, "Wait, no, like he should be New York guy."
Sonny's a good name.
It was a little bit of a smaller sample, and Sonny's been good since that. Early talking Yanks, Jakey takes. I was not for them getting rid of Sonny. I wanted them to give him a little more leash.
How long was he Yankee? Year? Just 1 year?
A year and a half.
Year and a half?
Wow.
Or was it a year because they
It was a year
traded
and a
for
half.
him?
They traded for him, then 1 year. Then all of 2018 he was a Yankee.
That's right. They didn't trade him away till after the season,
Yeah.
right?
The 2018 postseason press conference, they were just like, "Oh, and we're trading Sonny sometime," and they didn't trade him until like February.
I was a big sports radio kid. Like, that's what I would listen to all day, every day. And I just remember when he got traded to the Yankees, Red Sox, people were losing their minds. They're like, no way you let the Yankees get this guy. Because that was, I think, before we signed Price. We didn't have any.
He was a young one.
He was good.
Sonny Gray is,
Sonny, the 2017 regular season while he
Yeah.
was a Yankee, the numbers are good.
yeah. Sonny Gray is one of those pitchers that reminds me that there's a lot of athletes, especially in baseball, that just sneaky stick around for
Oh,
long
God.
periods of time.
He's never been bad.
He's just been, I don't want to say consistently average, but like your normal MLB pitcher
I think
that's good to have in a clubhouse.
I think he's sneaky a little better than that, and that's why he stays around. But I think in comparison, you picture him a la a lot of other guys that probably don't. But yeah, Sonny's in the middle of it. He had a
Yeah.
great year this year.
Yeah.
And he's
Just not talked about a lot.
33?
33. I was just gonna say, not
So
ain't old.
oh boy.
Hairline's
Oh,
fine.
wow.
Dude, that's one of those baseball plays where it's just like, forget about it in the score box. That's crazy.
That's an out.
That's
How do we catch
One
that?
out.
crazy.
The reaction time on people's. Oh,
Just-
dude, talk about my weird night last night. You want to know what else I stumbled down a rabbit
No.
hole of?
Oh.
You know the viral,
answer's
like, Evan Longoria when he was, like, a kid on the Rays, like, catching the ball, saving a reporter's life clip?
No.
Yeah. Yes.
You don't know that?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Where it's
got-
like he like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fell down a rabbit hole. If you knew the play, I'll have to show you it, because it's crazy.
It's a good one. You've seen it.
I don't have my phone on me. But, he,
Is
I
it
just
on
fell
my
down a-
charger?
it is on your charger.
I like that that's your default go-to charger.
I don't use
now.
my phone during streams. I'll get distracted.
No.
But either way, I fell down a rabbit hole on whether it was fake or not, and I was up way too late looking at it.
Okay.
And you need to see the
Wait,
play
I'm
now,
kind
though.
of concerned that you don't.
So
know
I
what
wish
this
you lived in a
video
time
is.
where fake content was content, like Kobe jumping over cars.
Oh.
Like pretty much any video that was viral, it was viral because we didn't know if it was real or fake.
That's kind of
Like
fair.
kickers hitting goalposts
Yeah.
from like miles away.
I would have enjoyed
It
that
was
time.
like early video editing that they were like, we can convince the people of anything. Let's see. MLB player saves reporter's life.
Do you remember that?
No. That's got to be fake.
No.
Confirmed fake in the chat.
Look.
You're just taking Evan Summers' word for it.
My
don't know.
instant reaction is fake. I don't know.
I don't know
I don't
how
think
it
it's
could
fake.
be real.
No
You
look catch.
know Longoria. You gotta ask him.
I
Also,
don't.
baseball, you just can feel
I don't know
it.
if we
it's
have
like,
that relationship.
Trev gotta ask him.
Trev could.
I mean, is that like an ad for something?
Corey Seager's on base again.
Wow.
A lot of fakes in the chat.
I also
Really?
thought it was fake, and I was a lot of details. But I feel like a video of Evan Longoria reacting to that and admitting to us finally if it was fake,
I think
which I agree with.
The
that'd be sick.
number one thing that makes me believe it's fake is Evan Longoria's soul patch.
I can't disagree with that.
That's just a different
I
time.
can't disagree with
That's
that.
just a different time period in our society that someone thought that was okay.
Confirmed fake.
Yeah, he lived for mischief back then.
I also thought it was fake.
I think he could do it. Oh, sad Orioles fan shots in the stands.
Wow.
And stuff.
Roll a double play ball, Kyle Gibson.
Bloop, bloop.
There's one. And there's two.
Great call. That was a good call.
Sports are easy, especially when you go to the SeatGeek application. Some call it an app. You download SeatGeek, you look at it, and you're like, wow, I want to get tickets to this game or event. Some of the tickets pop up, and it says green, and you're like, wow, that's really good value. Some of the tickets pop up, and they're red, and you say, ooh, that's not the best value. SeatGeek helps you out with that, and if you need to go somewhere, maybe there's only those red seats left. Well, guess what? With code JOHNBOY Postseason, you'll get 10% off any order. So if you already have the app, if you haven't downloaded the app, JOHNBOY Postseason, download it today. Use the code. Save yourself money. Why not? Use the money elsewhere. I'm not telling you to not spend your money, but you can spend it on other stuff. Thank you,
Make
SeatGeek.
your money go farther.
We should make a fake viral video.
In.
We need to think of a good idea.
We should make a real fake viral video.
I am lost.
Me and Jack have been cooking up a way to do one. Like with a
That
green
doesn't
screen
surprise
or
me
something.
at all.
And just like a pitch or something that's crazy, and it's just like a green screen, and then we show the guy in the green screen costume.
Yes. Here's my ask.
Ooh.
A Baltimore run.
Ooh.
Seems like a simple.
Just to take a bit of the sadness out of it.
I don't want a home run though.
It doesn't have to be a comeback.
No, but maybe just not a 0.
Just a Baltimore run.
Just one. Matt K with a great question.
Okay.
JM Crew going to another corn maze this year.
I hated the corn maze.
I had so much fun, even though I got significantly sick, like pretty sick.
Sure.
You know, the whole 45 and raining.
So who were you with? Were you with Jack, or was that your first time separated?
One of
No,
our
they
first
were
times
separated.
I was with Jolly.
You and Jolly.
Oh, there's why you
and
had
Zoe
a
got hurt.
miserable
I fell in the
time.
mud.
He
Oh,
fell.
you did fall in the mud.
So
If something can
bad.
go wrong with me, it tends to usually go
Oh,
wrong.
no. I'm sorry.
And then I was
I
with
fall a
Joe's,
lot.
who was asking me if the corn was real.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
He goes, "Is this real?" I go, "Yes." Are
Wow.
you sure?
Good save in the Penguins game for
Need
those
a
watching that.
give me a leadoff base runner. That's all I ask.
Right? Like a little
Give me
pressure.
a mid-game rally,
hope.
excitement,
I want hope for the Orioles and fear for Texas.
fuel, fire.
There's Dallas. Live there. People forget. Year and,
Do you
year and a
think
half.
we would like Dallas Jake?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a ball.
That got called a strike, really.
Oh, that's tough when a volley's shoving.
0 for 9 from Cedric Mullins. We hate that.
Bl-
Yeah, Dallas Jake was a fun guy. Not scared of a happy hour. 0-2 again.
Big happy hour guy.
Live for the weekend. New Year's Eve. Okay, looks like new Marvel movie up
Already
top.
0-2, bro.
Every hitter's been 0-2 for the Orioles. This has
That
been
was a tough call.
this has
for
been
Fred,
hell for
but
them.
It's absolutely hell.
Evaldi's the perfect pitcher when you have a lead.
Ronnie has a question for you, Zoe.
I'm ignoring it.
Lorenzo,
Why don't you use butter knives to be Wolverine? That's a great question because I don't really know the answer.
Butter knives for anyone? Yes. After hearing his late night rabbit holes, yes.
Something that we share, I think you've said this too. I'm a big, after hours get gross eating food. Like during a night.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like 11:30 midnight, if I go to my cabinet, it's going to get crazy.
I've tried to be better, Cedric
Sam!
Mullins.
Damn it.
Jesus.
That's right, Adam.
Hell.
Attaboy, Adelise.
If you're an Orioles fan, this is hell.
This is how. I like Evaldi didn't look. He was like, I missed that pitch. You got fucked by him, too?
Dallas Jake or Denver Jake.
Wow.
I mean, Dallas Jake was, just kind of a loose 24, 25-year-old monster.
Last time you were single.
Last time I was single.
And then
Damn Jessica Brunel, Vandy. Go
came in
Doors.
and blew up.
Hey, we're hitting balls. We're making contact.
Alrighty then.
Westberg's a good last name.
Jordan Westberg.
Scott Dickens.
Oh my
Whataburger,
God.
over and out.
That is the best thing I've ever seen and the most accurate thing. Zoe's more of a Nightcrawler guy. He was my favorite X-Men as a kid. I loved Nightcrawler. He was dope. You weren't an X-Men kid? I was a superhero guy. Especially as a kid. I was really into it.
Who's your favorite superhero?
The Flash.
Whoa.
Although the CW show kind of was mid.
Evan, I did see that. Thank you.
Superhero.
I appreciate it. Since no one replayed it on here.
Lorenzo, the poll is officially in. I don't know the answer. I would say yes.
I'd probably go
I would say yes.
Everyone-
Pencils for sure.
It is yes.
Something for sure. I don't know if I was allowed around knives that much.
I could see that.
Good take by Adam Frazier. Oh,
All right, 2-0, runner on
Got a little-
first.
whoa.
If there's a ground into a double play, I'm leaving.
I was into the Power Rangers.
Beast Boy was sick as well.
These questions in the chat are wild. Is
Yeah.
mayonnaise an instrument?
Hey, we got Ice Crew. Get out of here.
Hey guys, that's a great SpongeBob quote.
Can't. Easy with the ice stuff, okay?
Mayo and insurance.
What's Jack Doyle doing tonight?
Yeah,
Probably sleeping. We got our drain fixed today. That was big.
that's good. How's your washer-dryer combo?
Nah, we don't talk about that. Our
Okay.
shower was in a bad spot.
Okay.
Like our drain was completely not working.
It's a bad.
It's a bad spot. So we were waiting on a landlord.
So were you just
situation.
standing in your water? While
Yesterday was we don't know if we can shower
wow.
type situation. But our landlord came and plumber fixed it in 2 seconds, and we were like, oh, sick.
Well, that's good.
I kind of wanted to see the clog, cause I'm one of those guys on TikTok who likes to see
The gunk.
pimple stuff.
Yeah.
And
I love pimple stuff.
I'm kind of into it.
Dude, one of my buddies sent me
Show us.
private video last night.
Ooh.
Oh, that hit his hand.
Don't throw it a second. Okay.
Good eat. Did that hit his pitching hand?
Yeah. Or I think it hit his glove.
Bro's top 5 2-out 62 pitches.
Ooh.
All right.
hell?
So this is my buddy's neck.
Is that a pimple?
Oh, I know this is gonna be a good one. Oh.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Have you guys ever used a pimple patch?
I have. I didn't like it.
Why? It pulls it out.
It
and
just
then
felt
you pop
greasier.
Flashy.
Like I've already got enough grease on me, just my natural Italian skin. Orioles could really use a run. It just made it greasier, and I was like, I could have done this as well. So it's just a personal.
Best
One
SpongeBob
time.
quote of all time? That's such a good question. Get cooking in the
it.
chat. I need to
Ashling
see some
Slasher.
options.
Great.
Did you watch SpongeBob?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You
I kind of
didn't?
missed it. Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of fair.
Little old.
I think it was My.
Good swing.
Orioles? Is it hit too hard?
That's a run. That's a
Jordan
run.
Westberg?
Hey, that's one. Picket fence.
It's our year.
We've got one on the board.
Not to compliment you too much. You have some good good sports sayings sometimes.
Okay.
You'll drop one. Like I like that picket fence one a lot.
Picket fence was new to me, and
That's
I might
good.
take that.
it's a really lame but cool baseball term.
Wait, whoa. There's a guy walking.
You weren't in on the old pitching coach coming out?
I'm just a little curious about it hit his glove. Are we confirmed on the previous pitch?
Oh, you're still worried
I
that
was
it
just a
hit
little.
in
I was just a
I
little
thought it
worried.
hit his
I didn't know
glove.
if that's why he was coming
You're
out to
concerned
check
it hit
what the
Nathaniel
situation was.
elsewhere.
I think it hit his glove.
You very much could be right. We didn't get a replay,
We didn't. The replays
which I
are
would have liked to see.
non-existent.
Jesus, Westberg was flying.
I know.
love it,
Look
man.
at his helmet.
Look at this slide.
Look at his
Didn't
helmet.
really need to do that.
Woo!
but
That actually hurts a lot.
yeah, that's another thing. Where
That's a helmet into your face.
not having played baseball my whole life, if somebody taught me how to slide now, I don't know if I could like
No.
get myself in.
Sliding's a young man's game.
Look at this.
They really want to show
He
this. Whoever's doing the video replay is also like, yo, you see the slide? It's crazy.
Get the slide. Get the slide.
You use me for
Hit a
lame.
2-run homer. It's the top of the fifth.
Let's do it. Is he bleeding from the head? I don't know. Hopefully not.
Who's it? Adley? Come on, dude. Your team needs
I mean,
you.
that is an
Step
old
up.
pitching coach.
Step up.
So you're gonna like this as someone
Oh, good pitch.
who likes being associated to a common ball knower.
Mm.
I believe that is Mike Maddox, Greg Maddox's brother.
Really?
Yes.
That's kind of a cool fact.
PBD double check. I think that is though. That's not something I just throw around
Yeah,
loosely.
I mean, if you're wrong, then I'm more concerned than if you're
Yeah.
right.
Pitching coach of the Texas Rangers is Mike Maddox.
All right, big Adley at bat here.
Step up, man. Step up.
First postseason, man.
Step up.
Got to be some nerves going on.
Come on, Adley.
Give us some love.
Adley, it's your time to shine.
That was a powerful stand-up, Jake.
That was.
I mean, I believe in Adley.
I do too. That's a very good pitch.
Oh, did he accidentally hit the...
Up and in cutter.
The ump walked away a lot.
Foul off him.
Adley turned around and I think said sorry?
Play Creed.
Can you say that was that there? That's what you're saying?
Dude, God, love
I love
the-
those interactions between
I-
hitters and umpires.
Love the City Connects for Rangers. So good. So good.
Mm. 1-2.
Do it.
Nice
Good.
pitch.
Okay.
Good foul.
Good
off.
foul.
Okay.
I thought he was going to go splitter there. I feel like that's not a bad pitch to be looking for.
Hope
No.
wants the wooga. I've only got one good wooga in me. I think you want to save that for later in the game.
Santander's
You
kind of
want
hit a
the-
little well.
Oh, he is bleeding.
Yeah, I'm telling.
It's a crazy slide.
Head first.
Hey, man, gotta score a run any way you can.
Sliding's fun when you're young.
Good swing.
Way to battle.
No, that's a great swing. That was a dot.
That
I'm
pitch
not
had a
really
lot of
sure
had a
why
little bit of
I'm
plate.
singing everything, but here we are.
Take me higher. Creed used to be a go-to karaoke song. That's Denver, Jake, though.
You got some good karaoke songs in you.
So let's go there. Let's make our. Oh, it's got a lot of plate.
That was one. That was a splitter. Ooh. That's the pitch you gotta. You're a little upset with yourself
Let's
on.
go there.
All right, here's a good.
Reposition.
What else can we take?
That's tough though.
Can
That's the one you were looking
take
for.
me higher?
That's a pretty good swing too.
To a place where blind
How old is
men
Boch?
see 1,000.
Where do
Do
you go
it,
with
do it,
here?
do it, do it. Oh!
Attaboy! Is that fair?
That's fair!
Oh, he called it foul!
There's no way!
Adley's still running.
Run it out,
That
man.
was fair.
It looked like it hit the line.
You got a quick call.
Who's that young assistant coach?
That's a hot.
You're too
assistant
young
coach.
to be a
He
coach.
literally
No
looks
foul
like
ball.
a grad assistant.
I feel like he's got a pretty good angle on that if you're the ump.
Wow!
That's brutal. That's a good call.
I mean,
This angle's not gonna help.
Yeah,
This-
they got
no.
this camera recently and they were ready to show it.
they're like, we got
That showed as a 0.
I mean, I do think that's foul, but that's...
Wow, I really thought
You got
that was
two
fair.
umps there, like
Yeah.
pretty close. Feels like they got that call.
I always love the dirt shot.
Dirt.
They're like, here's where it landed.
All right, Adley, you're putting together a good AB. That's a tough break.
Give us something.
God, he's challenging
Yeah,
him at every pitch.
I love this both ways. Evaldi don't give a fuck. He's just throwing it right
Right?
down the middle. I need to see Adley, like, put a drive into one.
This.
Yeah, that's a crazy.
But
Both of these
Dart
guys
and
don't want to
Crosby
be here.
sitting
Yeah,
knee to
neither of
knee
them want to be
talking.
there.
What is this?
I don't know. I don't know.
If he picked him
I
off,
mean,
that would
No.
I don't know how many pitches this is. This feels like an 8-pitch at bat we're working right now. A lot of foul balls.
1 and 2, a lot of foul balls. Oh,
Bro, get
here's
that out of here. I
the
hate
useless baseball on the screen.
That. How do you know
What?
that's exactly where he wants
Someone
to
should.
pitch?
what
The
is
catcher
with
didn't
the
even set
graphic?
up yet. That's an out.
Oh man, that's there's mini moments. That felt like a mini moment right there.
I mean, they've started the picket fence.
Yeah, that felt like you got to run some hits off, even though you didn't get the hit from Adley there. Good job working a count. Put a little tax on Evaldi. Felt like he was cruising.
They started the picket fence, but they forgot the hammer.
Mm.
You know.
That splitter in the zone. I bet Adley.
Yeah, you got a couple.
I bet Adley would say he wanted that one back. That felt like his pitch. 98 in on the hands. You can't really say anything, but that one felt like his pitch.
Goalie lost his stick. Seems
I love
my life.
when a goalie goes no stick.
The extra water in here, great addition.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan.
how about that?
I was thinking of having some tea.
Getting my laptop.
Oh, you
Oh,
are a big tea
It's
guy.
really cold in here.
oh, it gets freezing.
Yeah, I'm chilly.
You'd rather it be cold than hot.
All right, chat. Mid-inning questions.
Ooh, yeah. You lose 6-5 if you build a picket fence right now. Wow, that is a valid point.
Honestly, man, 6-5 feels like the way this game's going, in my opinion.
You think?
I think Rangers are going to win, but I think it's going to be close in the end.
Okay.
I do have to pee, but I'm thinking next inning is a P/T.
Is the time?
P and T.
I don't disagree.
BBD, we got a... Oh, he might be peeing. Oh, no, yeah.
peeing.
I see a
He's
little
there.
head in there.
Kevin-
Oh, laptop Jake equals burn Jake.
Kevin wants to know what Noodle is up to.
Senor Nudes? I hope he's getting my birthday celebration already. Otherwise,
That'd be rude.
why do we have a fucking dog?
Who has the strangest eating habits in the office?
Who? Used to be Kyle. But then Kyle fell in love.
Dalton.
Me and Jack had a funny
Brown
conversation.
Stays Kyle is a crazy diet.
Dalton might be up there.
Dalton for sure. Have you ever gone to Cafe 37 with him and watched him order?
Try not to.
Chicken cutlets on bread. That's it.
Who, Kyle?
No, Dalton. He also doesn't
Also-
like pasta
He has a little bit of a weird eating.
or sliced cheese. It's an interesting take.
Tea. I like tea. Is Jake pooping again? No. I don't have any hidden talents.
Zoe, did you play any musical instruments growing up?
I did not. I did nothing growing up.
Well,
Just vibe.
A lot of
Just
vibes.
vibe.
Just siblings.
Oh, I had a good question for you, Beebs. I forgot
Kyle's
it.
still in the chat. Get out of here, bro.
I'm a big Kyle guy.
Kyle's clipping tonight, Pop.
Kyle's
Oh.
clipping?
woo!
Clipping's hard. man.
Feo, no, Matty Mass actually came on Girls & Co. and said that he is in fact not an odd orderer. So he debunked that on an
Two for
episode.
casual, two
he
for
was
two.
rather upset about that
Bradley.
take.
3-run homer.
Hey,
I
what?
wasn't super familiar with his game before this year.
He. I had a
Oh.
conversation before this. I met up with a couple lads, Connor, who I grew up with, and Joey, his friend. Joey, big baseball guy. And we were having a funny rip on analytics moment in a half gag way.
Yeah.
When you look at like historic RBI guys, Like, back in the day, if you will, to get old for a second, guys used to have like 140 RBI seasons.
That's a ton.
Jeez.
Guys don't do that anymore. Which is almost because lineups used to be constructed the old way, where it's like leadoff hitter, second hitter gets them over, cleanup hitter cleans up, if you will. And it's one of those things that's funny because it's like, well, I don't know. If you're getting more RBI that way, is that what we want? I don't know. I haven't crunched the numbers on it.
What was the number this year that led the league? Probably like
118. Like it's, let's see, MLB RBI leader.
I was blown away.
if I'm
JD with
wrong.
100 RBIs this year for the Dodgers. I was like, what the hell?
Postseason
Good pitch,
RBI.
Kyle
leader.
Matt
Gibson.
Olson, 139.
Okay, so that's a big boy number.
That's a big boy.
Yeah.
Lorenzo at 118.
Okay, so there's
Okay.
one outlier this year.
How are
Okay.
you?
So let's go to 2004 regular season.
I will say, Jake, the hoodie makes your outfit way better.
2004 regular season. Tejada 150, Poppy 139, Castillo 131, Manny 130, Vlad 126.
That's crazy, bro.
Like in a normal regular season, I don't know. What is this?
150. 138 by Olsen. That's a big boy number. That's,
Oh, yeah.
That's nuts.
But I mean, they're the best team. They're the best
Oh,
everything.
look at this.
Sneaky, if
Yeah,
Gibson can get us a little bit of a
fucking
quick shutdown inning here, guys, of Aldi right
I
back on
know.
the mound, give us a little momentum in the game. A little bit. Not obviously still 5 runs, but I'm grasping here.
Grasp. 2007. Elrod 156, Maglio 139, Matt Holliday 137, Ryan Howard 136. So I don't know. It just feels like RBI are kind of down,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
in a time of analytics, it feels like they should be up.
I found myself I wasn't rooting for the Dodgers last night, but I was rooting a little. I wanted it to be like a series. And I
Wow.
knew if they lost last night, we were probably going to
Right.
It was going to end sooner than like a 5-game set. JD looked great last night. That tank opposite field, I'm like, that's crazy.
Well, he's with his original hitting coach that saved him.
Really?
I believe so.
That's a good
DVD, yeah. Van Scoywick. Skoyek.
Skoyek.
There's 3 outs by Kyle Gibson.
inning.
Okay.
Giving the Orioles a little juice.
The most impressed I will be in baseball is when someone hits one of those opposite field home runs when it doesn't fully look like they got it.
Yeah.
And it's like 395.
Shohei, Corbin
Yeah.
Carroll are your number 1 and 2 for that.
Even like when JD, who's a little older, Longoria, when they do it, and it's like, they still got that. They still got that pop. I'm like, that's kind of crazy.
Jimmy was talking about this movie earlier,
He was.
I am going to go.
and
for it now.
Joe's was
Before
saying
Orioles hit.
no. If Joe's was on a reality show, what do we think it would be?
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
I mean, I'm a big... God, I realize it's a part of Joe's life that he doesn't like to delve into, but a
Dating.
Joe's dating show would be undefeated.
If Joe's was on Love is Blind,
He would be one of the biggest celebrities in the world if he went on a dating show.
1,000%. I could not agree more.
His reaction to people's bullshit would be unbelievable.
Imagine him in one of those pods.
I try to. Every day. Every day. Dating naked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be an interesting show.
Dancing with the Stars.
That would be awful. He'd
Joe's
be the first one out.
McFly on Dancing with the Stars.
I love Joe's. He would be the first one out easily.
Joe's would definitely be on Real Housewives of New York.
Yes, Real Housewives would be fantastic. Cooking show with Joe's would be great.
Oh, for sure. I can see Gordon Ramsay yelling at him now.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why he's yelling.
I can also see him on Survivor vividly saying in a preview of an episode, "That's crazy!"
Crazy. No way.
No
Eating
way.
bugs? No way.
No way.
That's where he's undefeated. He can do it all.
Andrew, yeah, Joe's would for sure make it past the pod round. Joe's is ending up married.
He's a Joe's of all trades.
Joe's on Too Hot to Handle. Beachside near the Dolphins. Fireworks. I would pay money for any of the above, truthfully.
So let's go there. My ask is another Orioles run. That would start the picket fence.
The picket fence has already been
We have the
started.
first post.
We have the first post.
But without another post, it's nothing.
We just need to make sure the hammer and nails are brought.
This is 3, 4, 5 hitter. This is it. ALCS Game 3.
Maybe this is not
Okay.
a good thought,
Sure.
but I'm going to say it. I feel like regardless of if the Rangers are good or not, they aren't talked about a lot. Even though they're in a city like Dallas, which is a top 5.
Major
big-
metropolitan city. Seager snags it. Wow.
Great play by him.
Wow.
Like, why do you think that is?
I think they've got a couple things going against them. I think
Yeah.
they haven't been a baseball town in about a decade.
True. They're
They're always going to be second fiddle to the Cowboys.
Always.
No matter what happens.
always.
The Mavericks have sneaky been a good organization in that time period.
Luka, shut up.
And there's a little Arlington effect. Like, they're not in Dallas. That Fort Worth and Dallas can both claim them, which when you're good,
They will,
you
but
can be. But this is their first season.
yeah, that's true.
New stadium kind of got ruined by COVID. So if they become a thing, Dallas will get into it.
Would you say that Dallas is a bandwagon sports town?
I think for baseball, yes.
Which is so interesting. I mean, I guess Texas is a football state, but it's interesting.
Yeah, I think Texas will get behind any sports team, but if the Rangers aren't in it, they won't be beat up about it. Mount Castle grounds out.
That's not gonna build a post.
0-2. Santander, first pitch.
So has T.
No.
Me and Taylor were coming up with the storyline graphics talking baseball.
Oh,
Gustavo.
Like a late night thing, the building
It's
says
turned into an ice box.
yeah.
coldest I've ever been.
I think I'm partially credited for that.
I think it's okay.
I can't go hot. So
No, I'd rather be cold than hot.
Being in this room when it's hot, I get dizzy.
Oh, 2 outs, damn it.
Yeah.
first pitch line out to Seager was tough.
You know
Yeah.
how I'm feeling about these first pitch swings.
I know.
Although I actually don't hate it when you're down by 5. That's different. I mean, Braves Phillies tomorrow. Do we have a time on that? That's the one.
So I think it depends. If this holds, I think Braves Phillies is at
The
5
games move up.
Oh, that's perfect time. Have you been swayed?
to what?
Are you like Braves in that now? Or have you ever been off Braves?
I picked the Braves to win the World Series.
Ooh.
Good pick.
Baseball is a losing prediction game because I think the Phillies could beat the Braves
Yeah.
at a 50% clip at this point. But I also want the Braves to be rewarded for being the best team
I agree.
because I think that will make other teams strive to be the best team.
I want the Phillies because I want Bryce Harper to win a World Series.
Sure. I like Bryce.
I don't disagree with that.
Same thing last year. Braves won game 2.
Right.
Phillies won game 3, game 4. Although last night felt different. Felt a little bit of something unlocked. But I think Phillies win tomorrow.
First game's at 2.
I think that is only if the Orioles come back and win.
Who's starting for Braves tomorrow?
But I don't know. They already have it scheduled.
Yeah. Houston, right?
Houston at Minnesota is listed at 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, I think they're the 2.
When the schedules originally came out, it said that it would be shuffled, but I don't think you can tell people less than 24 hours before a game that the game time is going to change.
Yeah. I like when great players win World Series. And
Yeah.
It would make me upset if Harper never won a World Series.
I would agree with that.
Baltimore, Texas ends Tuesday, 10-10.
Has anybody considered Shohei to the Phillies?
Ooh. I don't think he's going East Coast.
I don't think it's been ruled out, but I don't think it's been ruled in.
I'm not saying either way. I just, Dave Dombrowski likes to show cash around.
I think
I don't think they can afford him or any truth to it at all.
I think Shohei has a better chance of going to the Braves than the Phillies.
I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud.
It says,
I don't know what kind of tea.
And if anyone has more inside information in the chat, let us know. It says if Baltimore, Texas loses, that Minnesota-Houston would be moved to 7, which means the first game would be Atlanta-Philly at 5.
So how?
That's a great time for Atlanta. For us,
wait.
Probably for people who are working, that sucks. But
So that means those two teams are prepping for one time and could be.
I think so.
Have they ever done that before in postseason?
I don't know. I mean, second year of this format, kind of, but it's also a DS. I don't know.
That feels like.
Any schedule nerds out there?
I mean,
does that affect players that much, you think?
Yeah.
I think if you move it up earlier, it affects them more if you move it later.
Probably
but
not that much, but
you'd like to know.
You also have to think that baseball players are, whether you want to call it superstitious or love their routine, and
Okay, I just got a little upset at this game when they just showed that scoreboard.
Yeah,
4 straight scoreless innings from Baltimore's bullpen.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more urgency.
Mm-hmm.
Could be at 3, could be at 1.
Just like not completely game over, which is not, but a little frustrated.
It's just a little meh, you know.
It was the same. They swept. Atlanta plays Thursday. Ooh. Gibby with a nice curve.
I like what he's showing.
Kyle Gibson.
Can't hear Zoe. Is your.
Oh, not one of the sexier baseball names.
Michael? Question mark.
Michael? Question mark.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow, Zoe. That was kind of big Zoe energy.
No way I looked to see if my mic was fixed, and then he hit a freaking tank. Did he pimp the shit out of that?
But it was very much like for himself.
Yeah, it was like
that.
a yay.
Like he was like, finally it happened.
I'm a big positive. Oh, 430. People hitting nukes tonight. 437?
They really are.
That's crazy.
Look at this.
All right, let's see this swing. That's.
Crushes it.
He goes.
Oh, I love
Yeah, see, I was gonna say.
Energy.
I was mad for a second because
That's
I thought you
energy.
didn't like that.
No, I was totally looking away.
That
is
was for
awesome.
sure the.
See, that's the perfect way to pimp a homer because no one can get mad at you because it's kind of like a little
It's
even
for you.
self-deprecation. Like, let's go, I finally did it.
It's for you.
I'm a big self-talk person.
I loved that.
That
was like borderline pat himself on the back.
Bad news,
I
game
love
over.
that.
That was the icing
Looks
for me.
bad.
That's over. But
Oh, no.
All right, you got it.
Easy out.
That was a sick ass home run, though.
Oh,
Good for him. How cool would it be to hit a home run in the postseason?
Pretty cool.
I mean, just the coolest shit ever.
Really cool.
That just reminded me. Remember when Cody Bellinger dislocated his shoulder? Slamming elbows at people?
Yes.
And that derailed the next like 2
Picket
years
fence
of his
just got
career.
mowed
Yeah,
down.
that was crazy. Good old man smile by Bruce Bochy there.
Feo with picket fence comment being mowed down by
Yeah.
a neighbor's Hummer.
Driving on the lawn.
Saw that way too clearly. Hummer's for sure yellow.
That was
Rangers look like the best team in the AL right now.
Oh,
nice
that was
pick,
sick.
Brian.
That was-
sick.
That was a good ground, BBD.
Yeah.
First
I
moan.
liked that reaction.
One moan.
Sick pick. Oh, his face? I don't know.
Is he looking for the replay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that replay. He mouthed something there. I don't know what he said.
Wow.
That's a good pick.
Great pick.
What's the exit below on that?
Yeah, there was a funny
He had
moment.
to. Whoa! It almost came out.
Last postseason, Cole Tucker was here.
Yeah.
Never had a conversation with him. That makes me sad.
Good friends with
You two
Cody
would.
Bellinger. You guys would be sweet together.
You would.
Be nice.
You would be on the same wave.
I'd be a little intimidated by him.
I think that would break quickly.
That's big
You'd be
news.
surprised.
Like within 2 minutes.
Ask BBD.
85 exit below. Cole Tucker would love you.
That's big news.
Right.
So he's friends with Cody?
They grew
Yeah,
up together.
they're Arizona boys, so they like go back. I think there's like a loser high school interview of them together.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But we were talking Cody, and Cody had like a tough year, and I just casually I was like, damn, like that's gotta be tough. Like Cody, like he's feeling good, like he's everything's like whatever, and he's just not performing. And he goes, bro, his shoulder. But I didn't even think about that because it was like 2 years later.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But his shoulder was jacked up.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm so happy.
And then he had a monster year this year.
I'm so happy I just caught myself.
He's about to get
I almost did
paid.
one of those baseball fan things where Orlando's like, well, my shoulder.
Oh, so
No, Cody Bellinger, I want the Red Sox to sign him.
maybe they will.
I would love for him. Oh, who is going to be our new GM? Not to make this about us.
Pedro Martinez,
Because, I have no idea.
David Ortiz,
Mm.
Wade Boggs.
Someone who is a GM would be great.
Okay. Thought that would be a little more appealing to you, but
Because, they definitely need to sign someone who's not an analytics guy because the Red Sox are the most bipolar team ever. So they had Ben Cherington, analytics guy.
Right.
Fired him, went Dave Dabrowski, least analytics guy.
Yeah.
Fired him, went full analytics. So now they're going to
hate him.
go
Counter.
someone, and they're going to sign the biggest free agent. Not Shohei, obviously, but whoever's after that. So Cody Bellinger or someone like that's getting a bag. So it's like, who's the GM? I have no idea.
If y'all reply to my comment, I'll buy a shirt.
Okay.
Alex,
Bang. Let us know what shirt you got.
Yeah.
Who do you think Jack's text one word text more? Definitely me.
Yeah.
One word text.
Jack's a good boyfriend.
Good
Wow.
question.
What else you got, chat?
Yeah.
You got a couple more innings with us.
Us.
9 innings, a.k.a. MLB 9 innings. The app. It's on my phone. I play 3 phone games. I've walked you people through this. I have a Brick Breaker game. Bricks Ball Crusher is the name of it. That gets me through some of my subway rides. When I'm looking for a little more juice, I play MLB 9 innings, the app. They have a live PvP mode. They have a season mode. I'm trying to guide my Yanks through a bit of a better season than what they just had. They've got legends in the game. Pedro Martinez, future Red Sox GM. Roger Clemens, future associate Red Sox GM. They've got legends. They've got over 2,000 cards of active players. Download MLB 9 innings, the app today, because here's why. You're watching us watch baseball while you watch baseball. That means you like baseball. So why don't you give MLB 9 innings a shot? Download the app, have some fun, play some ball today. The third app is Coffee Gulp that Ambassador just sent in the chat. New game.
Hey, BBD.
BBD request.
He might be peeing.
Oh, no.
Maybe
BBP.
you know. Did the Astros play the Rangers? Did they dominate them? Was it, kind of even?
Ooh, let me try to remember. Because the AL West, everyone beat each other.
Good pick.
So I think Seattle dominated the Astros,
Yeah.
and I think the Astros beat Texas, and I think Texas beat Seattle.
I have no idea.
It was a circle.
Yeah.
It
Because,
was a circle.
I'm already in my... Twins could still win another game, but I have the Astros winning that series. Is that an ad?
Sales Steve tagged me on an IG video, which has never happened.
Sales Steve has been on
having a
one
week.
since Blitzball Blitz.
Ever since he became the foul pole.
Astros dominated Rangers. All right. Maybe we get a little bit of a Padres-Dodgers postseason thing last year.
I love
I don't know.
big brother, little
I'm trying
brother.
to think of how the Astros don't go to the World Series.
Our socials team posted the clip of us talking about the Evan Longoria video, and they tagged him. So
I saw that.
sounds like we'll get an answer to that soon.
That'd be good.
Like that a lot.
Don't be too. It's good to be sad, Lucas. Sucks for Baltimore, but you're on the up and up next year.
Don't
Oh.
be happy it's over. Be sad that it happened.
No, backwards.
Okay.
Rangers fans, we do not want to play the Astros. Name me a team in MLB who wants to play the Astros.
You never want to play the Astros. That's the secret.
Yeah, I don't think
When's
anyone...
is Scherzer bullpen confirmed? Is that happening?
I don't think it's confirmed, but he threw the other day.
Interesting.
That would be a sick. That could be something that gives me a little Rangers juice. Blake Snell to Baltimore makes the most sense I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That would work well.
I don't think
kinda
the
like
Cubs
that.
re-sign Bellinger.
No.
Oh, that's a dot. Evaldi, you're a bad man. He's about to go 7 innings. Postseason, casually. 86 pitches. 8? Give me something. He's so good, dude. He's so good.
He is good, so. Fastball paint.
Oh.
Good commentary by Smoltz. Sonny Gray to the Cubs. Don't hate that.
I could see that more than Blake Snell to the Cubs.
My 3 favorite pitchers in baseball, Zach Wheeler, Joe Musgrove, Nathan Evaldi.
Okay.
I love watching them pitch. They're awesome.
Joe Musgrove
Yu
is a
Darvish is also
Good
on there.
list.
fun watch.
I like guys who are just like not the best always, but like are just big game guys. Those are the people who
Yeah.
I appeal to.
But they can have a big game.
I became
Yeah,
a
but
Joe
when they have a
Musgrove.
big game.
I became a Joe Musgrove fan after Eargate.
Sure.
I mean, it's just the monumental moment last year.
Evaldi is the king of having a month that makes you question
Oh,
if
wow,
he
that
should
guy
be
is
on your
sad
team,
and in a
then
lot
when
of
he
orange.
when he's good, it's like holy shit.
Yeah.
That was a dangerous
Orioles.
pitch. He's gotten away with a couple middle splitters.
has.
That
So this is Jakey scouting, and maybe this is unfair, but in a lot of Nathan Evaldi's good games, it feels like he gets away with more mistakes than other pitchers, and that could be a pitch mix thing, that could be a timing thing. It could be wrong, but I don't know.
that would be a good addition to
I don't know.
broadcast is more of like pitch ninja style sequence stuff where you can understand why someone would swing and miss at a middle splitter.
Right.
To be like, oh, so this is like when the one, did you see the one with JD and the knuckle curve last night? Where it's like, okay, that makes sense why he swung
Right.
at a ball that
Yeah.
literally never got to the plate. Feels like that'd be a good.
They did some good
addition.
stuff with Javier with that.
Yeah.
Did they?
Broadcast.
Shout out that.
I think they're starting to get into it more. But
that was
Like that?
That was a blitzball foul ball.
It's a blitzball homer. Westberg.
who we got?
Spores and Hayes.
Okay.
Hayes might just be a bullpen
7
coach.
innings from Evaldi. Maybe 8.
Ooh.
Oh, Jonah
What was
Heim
that?
can't find it. He's having fun out there.
Watching the series, the Rangers' offense is better than the Orioles' offense by a lot in this series. I don't know if that's like a whole season thing, but it's been pretty kind of like shocking.
The high-end guys, Seager has been unstoppable. Elise has been unstoppable. Where Rushman, Cedric Mullins,
First postseasons.
those are guys that they depend on that have been kind of silent.
I think the Orioles have been up, down, high, low, and I think the Rangers have been outside of their drop because of injury. I think they've just been consistent.
In this playoffs, the Rangers have 5 players batting above 300. The Orioles have 1.
Wow.
So
I don't think Braves versus Rangers is. I think Rangers Phillies is my funnest World Series. Astros Braves probably the best baseball World Series.
Astros Braves. Interesting.
That's probably going to get some really good baseball there. Rangers play good baseball too, obviously.
It's quick pitches. I'm a little bit.
Good fight by Westberg here.
Yeah.
Probably knocks Eovaldi out of the game.
96 pitches. Yeah, I mean, baseball does find a way. I mean, my Diamondbacks are throwing a little bit of a wrench in the equation, but at one point, the Texas Rangers were like the best team in baseball this season.
Yep.
The Houston Astros are always seemingly the best team at the end of the season. The Atlanta Braves were the best team of this season. The Phillies have the talent of a great team.
And the grit.
And then Dodger Snakes. It's a little bit of a wrench, but
Dodgers are a regular season.
Whoa!
How about that, Nate?
Down
6.
and in splitter after
7
a long
innings.
at bat. Hey, snaps for Nate Eovaldi, and snaps for our SeatGeek winner of the 6th inning challenge, inning late. But our person is this SSS Salt CJ1 predicted the score 7-1 Rangers, which means they get $500 to SeatGeek. You could go get real good seats. Go to like an Era Tour type deal. Go see whatever you want at SeatGeek. Our person S_Salt just got $500.
Wow.
Make sure you enter. We tweet out before every live stream and tell you to guess the score at the end of the 6th inning. If you guess it right, you'll get $500 to SeatGeek. And if you don't, you still have code JOHNBOY Postseason. 10% off any order at SeatGeek. 70,000 events each day. Concerts, dance, sports. Wherever they sell tickets, it's at SeatGeek. And with JOHNBOY Postseason, you're saving 10%. So thank you and thanks SeatGeek.
Are we doing do we have like a chair schedule going for tomorrow? Or is it
So
just kinda, rough?
we just kind of stumbled into that tomorrow's going to be a big day. I mean, a potential
I might weasel my way into
potential 3 eliminations tomorrow. That I think it's just open door all day. So if they
Phillies
games start at 5,
It's like a
I think it's just
opening day
It's a
vibe.
Toyota-thon.
I might go full Phillies fan tomorrow, so I might weasel my way into a chair for that game.
Wow.
Kind of the series
Okay.
on the line, right?
I mean, Joe's at some point, I'm sure, will stand up to pop a hip, so you can just take that seat then.
Joe's and members of his family will be here.
Really?
You never know, but
Probably.
usually.
I mean, I've recently heard that Noah is now BBD's intern.
They were out of control the other day.
Yeah.
On Monday, Noah and Sophia ran the office for a little bit. It was chaos.
Just another day in the
It
office.
was chaos. They were decorating me with frogs.
Ooh.
Valdi looking like 2011 Derek Holland.
Shout out to all the donations,
Different
man.
hands.
Yeah.
Thank you, Big Business.
Appreciate you've been donating a ton tonight.
Ronnie is just in his bag right now, and I can't.
Happy Honda days, dude! Don't
can't.
even get me
I
started.
can't.
I can't with him.
Uh,
Which games are you streaming tomorrow?
Yes.
Every single one of them.
Tomorrow's like your World Series.
all night.
We're gonna.
It's the last day of the baseball season. Wow,
good.
Valdi.
I love it.
Hey man, would you take him for
pretty
3
cool.
years, 56 million, or whatever that was?
Absolute bargain. Him, Chris Bassett.
Oh, Bassett's a good pitcher. I like him.
Wow.
Corey Seager, you might as well hit
Him and
another
Musgrove
one.
kind of look alike.
They do. I was
They got
gonna
the
say
ears.
that.
Look at the ears.
They got
But
the
they
ears.
also have the features as well.
I mean, Corey Seager hits a homer just to,
They could be cousins,
just
not
to ice
brothers.
it.
Cousins.
Valdi and Monty really like each other. DeGrom hanging out in the dugout.
Yeah, that's
Why
just
not?
casual.
Just vibing.
DeGrom and Max Scherzer out.
That's crazy.
Out. Reminder, the Atlanta Braves won the World Series without Ronald Acuna Jr., who's going to win the MVP this year.
How many years ago did the Rangers sign Seager? 2?
Baseball, a weird sport. Last year was his first year as a Ranger, so
Yeah.
however you're measuring
They
that.
turned that around quick, man.
Sure did.
Yeah. And he was hurt when he got signed.
That's crazy.
Scherzer.
All right, Montgomery.
So they're including Scherzer in the rotation next
I
series.
kind of really like the idea of Scherzer playing that like bullpen role. That sounds so dope to me.
It would be, I mean, Max Scherzer coming out of the bullpen would be quite the flex.
That'd be sick as hell.
Has,
Right?
has Max Scherzer ever come out of the bullpen?
Ooh,
had to.
interesting question.
Scherzer on the Nats is like a all-time fanboy for me. Like I was really into that.
Ken Rosenthal talking about it. Let's see. So his rookie year,
Scherzer Verlander rematch.
Guys.
his
Guys.
rookie year, he had 9 relief appearances. That was in 2008.
Nice.
So that's a couple moons ago.
Scherzer
Getting
is
the
smiling
crowd
and clapping.
going.
5 relief
That-
appearances in the playoffs.
That looks like the face of a man who thinks he's going to
He's
pitch in a
pitching.
game
Yeah,
again.
he's pitching.
That's what that smile is.
Scherzer,
Giants Dodgers
Verlander.
2021
Oh,
series. He pitched.
Wow.
rookie Scherzer with the D-backs.
He closed out Game 5 versus
Rookie
the Giants.
Scherzer with those D-backs.
9th inning.
Like
Mad
BBD.
Max versus Verlander would feed families. That's pretty good.
Like BBD mentioned, 5 relief appearances in
Yeah.
postseason ball. So, yeah, you're going to see Max Scherzer pitch again this year.
Yeah.
I like that.
Bruce Bochy looking like a good veteran manager. As DL Hall blows a fastball by Adolis Garcia, having himself quite the series.
Who do we have pitching tomorrow?
Let's see. Across the league, let's look at tomorrow, October 11th.
Arcadian Joe Ryan are in Twin Stros.
I'm getting a little bit of a. I feel like Scherzer out of the pen is not a better option, but I do kind of agree. I feel like Scherzer, not having pitched a while against that Astros lineup, kind of feels like a little bit of a.
He's not
Gamble.
built up either,
Little
so
scary
there's
for
a lot
me.
going
I
on
disagree
there.
with that.
Urquidy
But, like,
versus Joe
7-game
Ryan.
set, you need arms, so Scherzer, literal Hall of Famer.
He's an arm.
Kind of. I don't know. That feels a little scary to me.
Nola.
I could see that getting blown up.
Nola for the Phillies. The Braves are still unlisted. You'd assume Bryce Elder. They might go with an opener or something funky.
Interesting.
Dodgers D-backs is supposed to be Lance Lynn, the grizzled vet, versus Brandon Pfaadt, the rookie for Arizona.
Lance Lynn, didn't he give up the most homers this year in the league?
Lance Lynn did not have a good season.
No.
He's been better with LA, but Lance Lynn did not have a great year this year. Zoe, most homers? I don't think so.
42 he gave up?
He gave up 44, and
Braves
it's in
will do
italics, so you may be right.
I think Bob
But it's
Costas
not
said
in
that
bold
last
on the
night.
screen because he was split leagues, so it doesn't label him that way.
I think Bob Costas said that.
And if Bob Costas says it, we believe it. We believe you, Bob Costas. We stand.
Yes.
Would you want to do color on a broadcast?
I would, if they let me be me.
Yeah, like you wouldn't want to
Like, here's what else. The other day, we were getting ready for one of the streams. I went to Cava and got myself a nice Greek dish in a bowl. And there was a game going on while I did that. And it wasn't an app that I was able to watch the game. So I listened on ESPN Radio.
I like radio.
The color guy on that call was Tim Kirkjian.
Oh, okay.
So he wasn't doing like when I played or I would be like he was doing it as Tim Kirkjian, and it was enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you knew who you were listening to, and it was a good time. So like, if that opportunity was available, I would do that.
That's
but-
what I wanted to do as a kid.
I would be worried.
There's a lot of restrictions on that
Yes.
side of things.
That's more of what I was interested about. Is like the actual like job aspect of it. Like, what can you say? What can't
Right.
you say?
There's a lot more restrictions, I think, that go on behind the scenes than people
Oh, yeah.
realize.
Did you look at this on my YouTube feed?
It's doing great.
Look at that, Lorenzo.
I did that.
That's insane.
It's a work of art. It's a work of
Do you think
of my
Zoe would be a
art.
better ball boy or bat
Episode
boy?
666.
The bat dog is my #1 rival in the world. I could do better than him.
And you will.
Yeah. Oh, someone loves your hoodie.
Lyrical Lemonade, sick company.
Carter gets punched. All right, Orioles. Make a memory.
I would prefer if MLB gave JM Baseball as an audio option. That's a very nice
I was
comment.
gonna say this
Maybe
might,
one day.
I don't know if this is a boomer thing of me, but I sometimes like listening to Red Sox games, even like over watching
Sure.
them sometimes. I like a good radio baseball game.
You know, Peter Moylan says all the time that his favorite games to do for the Braves are the radio games because you have more freedom.
Yeah.
There's
Lot of
less
room to
like
work.
there's less ads. It's not as much of like a TV promo type of thing. It's an actual call.
A lot of room to breathe.
Also,
Yeah.
I hate sitting down for long stretches of time.
Yeah.
So like sometimes sitting for a whole night in baseball games a lot. Like if I can listen to it while I do stuff, kind of into that.
My grandfather, him and my parents had season tickets to the Titans growing up, and he would refuse to like listen to anything in the stadium. He always had his like portable radio headphones
cute.
and would just be sitting there listening to the radio call because he loved it so much.
That's sweet.
On
What is
the
this hoodie you're rocking?
radio. This hoodie?
Is there anything special?
It's the John Boy Media.
Oh wow,
This is in our bag.
that's nice.
Yeah.
It's a
I was not familiar with that.
exclusive
I gotta get that
line.
one.
Not familiar with our game?
It's a good one.
A good radio broadcast. My mom was a bit of a sicko about it. She used to try to sync up the game with the radio broadcast and then listen to the radio broadcast while watching the game.
Oh, wow.
Which I think a lot of people, I think that's something people do.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah, if you don't like the
Yeah.
if you don't like the guys who do the TV.
I like the guys who do the TV. I just do the radio call account.
Oh. Home runs on radio calls.
Home runs on the radio are crazy.
They are. I agree.
The Grand Slam Ortiz versus the Tigers. I was a radio for me. I was on a car ride home. It was radio. Classic old man football move.
Yeah, it is. It is. That is such an old man football move. He loved his Titans. Oilers fan too.
All right, I'm happy people agree with my radio take.
Yeah, I think it's a sneaky underrated take that a lot of people probably agree with and just no one talks about.
I think I was about to say something pretty heavy.
Bro, you really get deep.
I was going to say our society has steered us away from radio with a lot of the screens, which that's not as much as a hot take. But, you know, I don't know, sitting outside in the backyard with some baseball radio, that seems nice.
Yeah.
That seems like a good time. But, I mean, at the same time, you can now watch a game on your cell phone.
Yeah.
That if you're in that same hammock where you used to listen to the radio. Chapman in.
I was kind of hoping we got a little bit of a wild Chapman here.
First pitch didn't bode well.
It's a good pitch. Did we get is he locked again?
It's always in between. His leg hitch is kind of cool, though.
I was going to say, that's new, right?
Yeah.
Is that to generate more velo for him?
He brought it this offseason. I don't know if it's velo or control, but
There's a little delay there.
he got his velo this year, and his control was a little better, I guess. So he is a monster.
That is cool.
Man,
That's
trying
got
to
to
hit that.
That's got to make it even harder for the hitter.
Yes,
He's like, where's the ball? Dude, I don't.
he feels good right now because he's in a 7-1 game.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's ripped.
His shoulders.
He's a
built,
huge
built like an
freaking-
avatar.
Dude, he's a huge dude.
Looks like the Rattlers Little League team is
I
in
was gonna say, big
attendance.
day for the Rattlers.
We got Ice fans. 102.
Did you see that catch?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have no idea how catchers catch
How
the
the hell
ball.
did he catch that?
I have no idea.
102. I bet that's not where he thought the ball was
Trevor
going.
Plouffe tries to play catch with me twice a year, and I get scared when he starts throwing 74.
If someone, that would be my biggest fear. Oh, God, that was...
102
bro,
again.
That's not a shot. 102, they say that was a sinker?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That was gas, bro.
9171. Texas.
What the hell are you going to do to a 102 up in the zone?
Hit it out, dog.
If you hit it out, I'm impressed. That's crazy.
Just 101 on the black.
That's a dot.
No need to see
I mean,
that.
just like imagine catching that. Like the minute.
I don't want to. I have no interest, to be completely honest. 6-0.
Oh, that was disgusting. Great take by Gunner. That was freaking nasty.
Kyle Tucker in the first game. Gunner.
All right, Gunner.
Okay.
I mean, 101. How the hell did you hit that?
You like barely see it.
That's,
It's just pure anticipation.
that's crazy.
How about, yeah, I know someone commented that we're basically doing sports radio right now because the game is whatever the game is right now.
That's true.
Anticipation in sports, significantly underrated.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks throwing a ball, running backs running a ball, hitters hitting. Like, it's not like you just see 102 and hit. You anticipate that it's going to kind of end up there. You put a good swing on it. I don't know. There's no real way to measure that.
I think Chappie's hitting 103 tonight, Ronnie.
Oh,
He's already at 102.
that's true.
Unless he tops out there.
Ronnie's still here?
I watch all these streams. Me and Ronnie are
I
in the
thought he
chats.
would be in the office by now, truthfully.
That's a disgusting slider.
Yeah.
It's crazy that didn't get called first strike.
Yeah, that was a
Absolutely
good pitch.
insane.
Even that sequence, though, you're sitting 102, then 90 mile per hour slider.
MLB The Show, we're swinging at that.
Dude, I'm swinging so hard.
Hammering the button. Hit a homer, Adley.
I kind of love when a reliever does one of those pickoffs and it's like the slowest.
like
there's
the-
Not a
never-
real
Yeah, there's
pickoff.
never a
Yeah.
shot.
Like, why are you actually doing
yeah.
this?
The full wind up into the step to the side. Like, there's no way this is actually going to work.
Still on your way? Okay. I don't
Oh.
believe that, but okay.
All right, Adley, switch hitting.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Jose Abreu, 2-homer game. My goodness.
Coming from Texas, wow.
Got beat.
Got to be some good parties in Texas tonight after this.
Yeah.
What is it? Tuesday? Texas Live? Who here in the chat's there right now?
Ooh.
Be real.
John Lester pickoffs. That was
Oh,
the funniest.
God.
Remember when like he just couldn't throw to
That's
a
one of
baseball?
those things.
That one never clicked.
Our kids are like, let's watch an old baseball game. And they're like, wait,
Ah.
a pitcher couldn't throw to first?
I never
Oh,
understood
man,
that.
that was-
Like a storyline you guys
Yeah.
had?
That
was
was a real thing.
Just a part of
Dude,
the
it
game.
was a real
101.
thing. It was crazy. John Lester was sick though.
The chin resting on the wrist, sadness. It's never good. Wow.
Just DM'd Oswaldo Cabrera because I'm feeling frisky on a Tuesday night. I don't know. Whoops.
What are our predictions for tomorrow's games?
The sun will come out.
All right, Frio, runner on first. Astros close out the series.
Okay.
Wow.
Phillies win. And D-backs sweep.
You think D-back sweep?
Twins, Phillies, Snakes.
Don't love Lance Lynn. Okay.
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Dodgers could win a game.
Eat my shoe for a 3-run home run. Not
What?
my actual Tim, because that'd
You
be a
will
grind.
eat your actual
I'd
shoe?
eat a shoe for a 3-run home run.
Would in all seriousness, would you lick the bottom of your shoe?
Oh, easily.
Okay. Done.
That's easy money.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know, we had a moment when we just moved to the city, and we had a 65-pound golden doodle named Noodle.
That'll do it.
Don't bring Noodle up right now.
And we said, are we going to let him on our couch and bed and stuff? He walks in the city.
It's a good question.
It's a
And
valid
after
point.
about 2 hours, we said yes.
Yes. I couldn't.
So I don't know. I'm over it.
I don't think
Yeah.
I couldn't say no because
There's germs everywhere.
yelling at a dog in general would make me sad. Like, being
So-
like, no.
So,
Yeah.
are you ever going to meet Noodle?
It will happen one day. I
Yeah?
believe in fate. I also believe.
I feel like you two will be
I'm gonna
great
know you
friends.
long enough at one point.
If I bring, what if I bring him in tomorrow for my birthday? What will you do?
I would be so happy, but I would feel kind of bad because that means you would have to be locked in.
You think he's overshadowed by me?
No, I think he would be causing some
You think
havoc.
I'd have to be focused on
I
him?
think you'd have to lock in a little bit.
Yeah.
Ryan Mountcastle.
I was gonna say no way you're swinging after that after a 4-pitch walk.
No.
Just take till you get a strike.
I mean, there's no way, right?
Just take till you get a strike.
Just sit.
Sometimes I believe in that.
Sit.
Just let the moment
Sit.
sit for a sec. Let Chapman figure it out.
Sit.
102. Kind of crazy.
Oh,
Just
boy.
take till you get a strike and then go. Because if you swing at a
Sit.
2-0 pitch and pop
Pop
it
it
up,
up.
I'm going to be pissed. Especially when you're 0 for 6 against Chapman with 5 Ks.
I would definitely agree with
This
that.
big
though. That's a
take.
great take.
Bounce one.
Just be
I'd like
patient.
a wild fastball.
Patient.
See, just
Hey.
Am I sick of if I swing here?
Yes. Aaron Hicks on deck.
Look at that guy.
Now, if I were betting, I say this is a strike, and then I take on the 3-1 pitch as well.
Back-to-back takes.
Take it.
All right, 8 straight balls, baby.
Okay.
Not pretty baseball.
Do you
but it's
leave
on
him
there.
in? The Rangers leave him
he's
in?
done.
Nah, he's
This looks familiar.
oh,
Bruce?
Bruce, I'd get out there.
Does he leave him? Does he pull him? Does he leave him?
Doesn't look like he's moving,
Does he have like
but there was a subtle point there.
a little bit? Chapman looks tired. Okay.
There he goes.
I was gonna say, I feel like Bruce
Powerful
knows what's up.
steps.
Chapman looked like he wanted out.
He doesn't want in.
He's like, I don't want this smoke.
Any word on how many innings they're gonna play in this one?
I think 9, but I think I already did that, Beebs. I think you were out of here.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Hey, good producer.
But I think
Gabe.
it's 9 innings. MLB 9
You're all
innings.
over it.
Click that link anyway.
That was a
Yankee
good-
season.
that was a
No
good
reason to
little-
not shut out 9 innings.
You can still play with Aaron Hicks in MLB 9 innings. I think. Pretty sure.
So who's the reliever coming in for? Well, Rangers bullpen's been a bit of a storyline, right?
Yes, it has.
I think we're up.
Indeed.
I think this is it,
Um,
guys.
When it comes up, I'll stand up.
Is something? Wait, what is
Chapman, Duck, and Hicks.
App State, Coastal Carolina?
I think that's a college game.
College football? Is that? Are we stretching?
There's a little stretch.
Okay.
I think I'm going to give the Orioles everything I got.
Oh.
Are you gonna wooga?
Oh. Oh, it is. It is a football
The
game.
right pitch.
Why is it
I
on
agree.
Tuesday?
Now,
Jose Leclerc.
Aaron Hicks, bases loaded.
There's no way, right?
Does he first pitch swing?
No.
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 You can't.
Aaron Hicks is known for walking, correct?
Yeah. He will look like fastball high, and if it's there, he'll swing at it. If not, he's taking anything.
Well, he kind of had a series a little bit so far.
He had a 5 RBI day.
He's been hitting. Oh.
I'm going to add sound effects into this through my mic.
Oh, so that was a, oh my God.
Those are some good tracks. All right, chat. What do we think's gonna happen here? Let's lock it in. This is the first at bat in a while this actually matters.
Put it in. Put it in the chat.
This is a stretch.
I'm a little worried if they don't score, but
Oh, yeah, you're right. I did know there were 2 games tonight.
Ooh.
I just don't know why it's on a Tuesday. Forgot about that.
Ooh.
I mean, imagine Aaron Hicks grand slam.
There's no way,
You
right?
get a 2-run ball game. Are you taking that bat?
I mean, that used to be a stream tradition, but people used to pay for that.
Are you taking that bat from Aaron Hicks?
Taking that bat used to be nice, I'll be honest.
Sounds fun.
You just kind of take it,
Really lock in.
swing.
Swing hit me.
You couldn't get your A swing off, though,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bring it around town. Another SpongeBob reference.
People love your fit today.
Look at this.
You really showed out, huh?
Look at the hairspray.
A-Rod with 2 makeup people
everyone's
on,
got the
He
people.
asked for
on
that
his
cutscene.
phone.
He
That
asked
is
for
an
that.
I think you're
incredible
right.
shot.
I think
Okay.
you're right.
What's going to happen?
I
Rangers
mean-
with 10 hits?
Oh, I think this. I don't know for sure, but I saw that last time I saw him, he was nasty.
Here's what I'm looking. How about this? I'm rooting for walk, then a homer.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I feel a ground up to the second baseman coming. Good.
Oh,
take.
okay.
9 straight
Okay.
balls. 9 straight balls.
Hey now, ball 2.
Take to get a strike.
Hey now, ball 2. That's a strike. Right down the middle.
I would take
But
that.
you wanted
I
that.
wanted that. I'm not swinging at that either. You need to take to get a strike when the pitcher threw 8 straight balls before coming in.
Okay.
Early pitch of the at-bat right here.
Yes.
1-2 or 2-1.
I have
very
Hicks
different.
ready to swing here.
What does he throw?
A swing.
What did he throw?
Yep. That might have been the pitch.
Had a lot of plate.
94 cutter. I think Hicks also thought that might have been the pitch. Based on
Probably.
his body demeanor.
I wish we could get a replay of that pitch.
That's a good shot.
Be a good replay pitch.
You need a ball here.
Need
This
a
just
ball.
doesn't feel
I
like the
think you
hit.
need an uncompetitive
Yes, you need
Yes.
a bounce. You need a spike.
Something that gets a little slip.
Even better.
ball. That's exactly what you needed.
That
Sneaky
slips off.
Jonah Heim. Nice. Save the run. That's good. That's exactly what Hicks needed because Hicks was swinging at something close.
What do we have here?
It's got to be
I
cutter.
think I'm
again.
woogaing. Just like a wooga.
Oh,
Okay?
Sick
Ah!
take. That's a sick take.
1 homer, 1 ball on the
I-
wooga.
Slider.
I was
Okay.
rooting ball this whole time. I'm rooting walk.
I'm honestly, if I'm the pitcher, I like that pitch.
yeah.
That's a good pitch.
Good take. I mean, you have to challenge him, right? You can't walk him.
It's gonna go.
Good foul. Good foul.
Okay. Okay.
High slider out in front.
What do you throw now?
Well, Hicks he was really out in front in that slider, so it's probably
Yeah.
sitting cutter.
Yeah, I mean, the cutter and the slider both go in, so I'd maybe fastball just away
Ah, okay.
because he's kind of pulling off.
This guy.
This
We've
guy!
Shown him twice.
I'm a little.
Wooga Nation!
Ooh.
Hicksy.
Good gosh. That ain't it. That ain't it.
Baltimore Orioles.
Well,
God. The mixed emotions of Aaron Hicks. 5 RBI in a loss. Missed hit and run in a loss. And then bases
I
loaded.
don't know how to
pinch
feel
hit
about that one.
in a loss.
don't love it.
I'm not blaming Hicks. That's like he's not the reason their Steelers are supposed to score.
No.
No.
But like, also kind of like that wasn't a terrible at bat. Got beat. That slider high would have been nice to hit.
Well, we got a close game with Pittsburgh and Blackhawks.
That was. I mean, big boy outs by the Rangers.
Yeah.
It always feels kind of weird when one team's blowing out the other team because then I just feel like I'm actively rooting against the other team. I'm like I'm not,
Right.
but like it's like I just don't.
No,
I don't
mean,
want to be
we're
bored.
rooting for a game.
Yeah, that's the thing. You always want great postseason baseball. These blowouts are slightly soul crushing.
Like the sadness is for baseball. Great save by the Blackhawks goalie that everyone's watching.
Yeah, incredible.
This is kind of a good game. I have been watching this.
Yeah, right?
I'm happy for the Texas Rangers. I mean, they went from dominant team to out of the playoffs about 3 weeks ago. Mariners and Houston were in, they were out. To now they're going to be going to the CS, probably against Houston. A little Texas two-step, if you will. What will become interesting if Minnesota can find a way to win tomorrow, then it's off day game 5, which then turns into a rest versus rust conversation. And can Minnesota get in the mix? I don't know.
I agree with Peace Frog. The ALCS will be good baseball.
I agree with
That's
that.
a good take.
I like the take. I like the take. Maryland
Why
Brown.
is every good team getting crushed by the underdogs? Because playoff baseball isn't about just who's the better team. It's about who gets hot at the right time.
It's unpredictable.
Also, the Rangers low-key are like,
They're good.
they're a little deceiving.
I've been
They
saying
are a
it a
deceiving
lot.
team.
They remind me a lot of last year's Phillies.
Yeah.
They hit a ton.
Yeah.
They also like should have won the
Like,
division.
almost none of Texas's games have come down to anything else because they've hit so much.
Yeah.
So if you just maul teams,
Put up 11 runs a game, you're in a good spot.
I mean, they are, let's see, please hold, Texas Rangers.
They're having a good time. They're ready to pop some champagne.
They're just having
Ooh,
fun.
good morning. It must suck when you're on the team like the Orioles right now.
Oh,
And
yeah.
You're just waiting. There's like nothing really you can do.
Knowing you need 6 in the 9th
You're just kind of sitting there.
ain't a great feeling.
But if it happens, and we're alive for it.
I mean, that's where
I love that the ump just literally kicked the baseball.
done with it.
Kick.
Baseball just has a little, you're going to
This is-
take it at bat by at bat.
This is where the game of failure and no emotions comes into play.
I don't know. I could see the Rangers giving the Astros a good series.
I mean,
I think the Rangers are going to be coming off this series feeling hot and riding high. MLB postseason operates on a vibes-based economy.
No way.
I agree.
No way. Okay. I was going to say, I like Jonah Heim, but no way.
I think, so this was kind of a take of mine for Seattle, who ended up missing the dance by a game. Texas and Seattle have seen Houston the past 7 years now. That they know that they're the bad man that's going to be in their way at the end. That broken stick. What's he watching? I don't know. I think the fear factor is very real if you go down 2-0. I think if you can survive Houston's bully punches, you're like, we've been ready for this. We knew they were going to be there all year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Astros are the favorite, but like a little bit of Dodgers-Padres energy last year.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I don't know if that means anything. I would pick the Astros in 6, but
Big brother, little brother vibe for sure.
I also just think the Astros are an insanely good team, so that helps a lot.
I don't love this 3-0 count.
I mean, there's nothing to love right now.
Yeah.
that was kind of crazy, Pax.
I don't love it. You know, okay.
If nervous of a 7-1 lead means
No,
you're a
that's-
sicko fan,
You're in too deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say you could probably go to sleep.
You can go to sleep. I mean, you can watch till the end, but.
Yeah.
Man, Baltimore.
Ah, yeah.
100 wins.
It's going to be tough. They just signed a big pitcher. They'll be good.
Blackhawks goal.
Wow.
Are you locked?
3-2 to Nathaniel Lowe, early settler's name.
There isn't.
He had a 15-pitch at-bat earlier this game. And a homer.
6 celebration.
Good game for him.
Oh.
That's a man who
high
wants to go to the
changeup.
ALCS.
High changeup. No way.
That at-bat is out of his memory as he turned around.
Yeah,
Hasn't
it literally
didn't
doesn't
happen.
remember it.
God, if you're Baltimore.
Had some sad faces.
Wow. Okay.
Good job, Hall.
Respect. It's gonna suck.
Man, I would hate being this reliever.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
This guy?
Coming in for 1 out, knowing that the game's basically
Don't get the last out of the season.
Ugh.
That's what you're doing here?
That stinks.
That's a tough spot to be put in.
That really stinks.
What are we watching? Why
If
do they
the-
have watermelon heads?
I mean, outside of that Braves game last night, look at some stinkies.
Do we think that Braves game last night was one of the most exciting games we've seen postseason so far?
It was
Easy.
the best game by far.
It's like the only good one.
Is it? Like,
Yeah.
kinda? The only? I didn't want to.
Well, it was the only one with a lead change.
Snakes Brewers had some action, but
Wild card's kind of weird though.
wild card's kind of weird, and it was
Yeah.
early comebacks that
Yeah.
like.
Yesterday's game was two good teams.
I think the
Highlight
only
plays.
I think the only games that have switched leads are Diamondbacks Brewers. Both
Yep.
games technically changed leads.
Yep. Oh, look,
Braves
fight.
Phillies. Little hockey fight. And then who was the other? A team scored 2 in the first. Baltimore
Yeah, and
in
then the
game
Rangers
2,
put up
but
5
then they
there.
scored the next 9. So
It was
Yeah.
a little
we
boring.
haven't had a back and forth game. How about we haven't seen
Yeah.
We haven't seen a team have the lead, lose the lead, and then get it back. So that's our next box to check.
Yeah.
Which 3 games tomorrow?
I
Yeah.
think Phillies Braves is going to be that game.
I think that one. I'm curious to see who Braves
I'm going to be real. Dodgers D-backs might be an absolute.
put on the mound.
That might be an anarchy game. Because isn't the pitcher for the D-backs, like, didn't he get rocked against the Brewers?
He's a kid,
Yeah, he's young.
and he hasn't been great necessarily.
No. And Dodgers,
That's Lynn.
I've been off Dodgers for a while,
be-
but
that
I
might be
will say
chaotic.
Dodgers do, I feel like, play well with their backs up against the wall.
If Jimmy and Joe's are here, you might be in a cash-out loop in that game.
Oh, without a doubt. There's going to be cash out and there's going to be ice cream bought. Without a doubt.
No, ice
And there will be
cream.
candles,
Can't really
my
do
guess.
ice cream.
Lots of happy
Shit.
birthday singing.
I have to eat, like, oat milk ice cream. It's like, it's a whole thing. Do you love this if you hate this if you're him? I don't know, kind of fun.
I
Pitch one
hate
less
it.
time in the season.
I hate it. Just leave me out, man.
I would. What I know about being a competitive athlete, I would loathe this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Me personally, as a human being, I would hate it.
I need to get a haircut.
Why do people say that Zoe looks like he's from Tennessee? Okay, well, welcome, neighbor.
Tennessee.
Tomorrow's a big day. I'm excited to come in tomorrow and watch baseball all day.
I am too.
I was excited tonight.
Games didn't help today.
Woke up today. I was like excited to watch some ball with the fellas.
And then this happened.
This happened.
Well,
Yeah,
we did our part.
we did. Oh, well. God,
All right.
please.
No.
Oh,
Going glove to.
Please
hand,
make-
probably-
oh.
probably that was disgusting.
Paxton, please make.
That's a crazy hard play.
That sucks all around.
That's bad.
Pitcher doesn't want to be pitching.
No.
Hitter barely wants to be hitting.
Not
no,
even
they're just
close.
oh, and
Fielder
he
That
doesn't
ball
want to
was-
be fielding.
I give it to him. He hustled, but a great. He made the play. Just.
I mean,
not
that was a
in
great.
time.
He was all over that. That's an insane play to make.
Well.
That's one of those things like third baseman plays like that. Like when the ball's like out of bounds and they just
Yeah.
casually fire it over, or they're running in the bare hand.
Yes.
And like
Those
are crazy.
It's the secret of the left side of the infield. You have to have crazy arm strength.
Yeah, that's nuts.
App State with a 60-yard gain, only to fumble and turn it. Oh.
Yeesh. Like if you watch Arenado or Chapman make a play, Tavares, fly ball to center. Orioles get out of it.
Oh.
Stays at 6.
Don't call it a comeback, fellas.
And then you watch someone without a strong arm play on that side of the infield. It's shocking.
Like,
just the amount of times that they're even like the bare hand grabs, bro. It's like those are nuts.
Give me something exciting.
I wouldn't mind a quick Rangers 1-2-3. If we're not gonna don't.
Oh, you don't want a slow death.
Yeah, don't tease me.
I kind of want the tease.
I like a good tease.
I want the good
Okay.
tease.
Like 2 walks, and then it's just like,
Yeah.
here we go.
You know what I want? I want like, all right, first and second, 2 outs, RBI single.
Yeah.
Everyone like does snaps.
I like that.
And then first pitch pop out.
I'd like
And it's
to,
all right.
yeah.
Well, I wonder. I need to know what part of the order we get. I wouldn't mind like a homer that then Kyle is definitely gonna tweet out the Chris Paul meme.
Oh, okay.
Like
Something
that.
for our social
Yeah,
team.
give the social
Yeah.
team some
Let's
love.
get a moment for our social
That's all
team.
we're looking for.
Because Taylor and Ryan are out there just grinding, you know, looking for something.
Yeah.
Big business with arms wide open on replay tonight.
Ain't that the truth?
Creed night. Texas forever, my friend.
The
Wow.
Chapman might have been the tease.
Yeah.
You want to know what, Jake? We should get you a pair of these Crocs so we can be matching.
I'm open to it.
You would love these.
I need a pair of.
I would let you try them on if I didn't have absolute flippers.
You would scoff at me. I take Noodle out at night. Those are Jess takes him out in the morning. So at night I'm sleepy, I'm tired. I'm like, okay, Noodle, let's go out.
That's the most dad thing about you.
And then I put on a pair of shoes. I don't have a pair of like slide-on shoes.
That's why I bought
Always
them.
have to have a pair of slide-on
For my
shoes.
late night, I'm going to get a snack. I don't want to put shoes on.
Zoe, what is your late night, I'm leaving the apartment, go-to snack?
Well, I'm going to give you the worst answer a man has ever given you. Ronnie always says that I eat whimsical snacks because I do. Because I can't eat.
I almost killed BBD with that. Whimsical.
I eat some whimsical ass snacks.
What is a whimsical snack?
Well, I can't eat food because my stomach hates me. So I'm eating like pumpkin seeds, organic steel oats, like the most like boring stuff. Popcorn with no butter. Just like organic
Are
plain
you popping it
popcorn.
yourself on the stove?
No, it's a microwave situation, but like
You're like an old dog.
Ritz crackers, yeah. I'm an old dog. I'm an old dog.
Pumpkin
that's-
seeds and Ritz crackers.
I'm an old dog in a wagon with a breathing machine, and that like you're dragging. If I eat any today, Ronnie and Jack are making fun of me. For lunch, I had plain white rice, chicken unseasoned, and mixed vegetables, and my stomach hurt. And I was like, guys, I need to use the bathroom. And they were like, that. Jack looked at me and said, I actually feel for you right now.
I wish we never.
And Jack and
discussed
Ronnie
it.
ate Jersey Mike's, just like greasy ass subs.
Whimsical.
Sometimes
What a
I'll
way.
have. Sometimes fruit gets a lot of mix in there, like dried bananas.
Fried bananas?
Dried.
Ride.
That's But we'll be playing video games and Ronnie would be like, "You're eating some whimsical snacks over there, bro," and that made me laugh.
That's pretty good.
It's a good word. Oh, it's an IBS situation.
Oh,
All right.
I be shitting.
for sure. IBS.
Ooh, 1-1. Leclerc to Hayes.
La la la. Oh, and that's
Big
one out.
swing. Looks like Josh Young will come in and catch it. Pittsburgh tries to throw one on net late. Looks
Oh,
like it might
we have
be
a crack of a smile.
I like Bruce
Oh,
Bochy.
Bruce. We love old managers.
I like him.
Young managers had their time, and we're back to the old.
Does he have any goof?
Uh,
Funny voice.
Bruce Bochy has some goof to him.
I like that.
He's got some goof. He also has a lot of headlocks and cigarettes.
Oh,
Nice
Oh,
pick.
Marcus Simeon made that look
Well,
easy.
this is looking to be like exactly what Zoe wanted.
Yeah.
So you're a warehouse competitor.
Mm-hmm.
Watch Marcus Simeon drop to his knees and pop up if they show a replay, which they won't. Why would they?
Because they haven't.
Those are one of those plays that people just forget about. And it's like, that's a sick pick.
Unreal.
Trev played with Simeon, right?
I would love to see
Yes.
that, but
That's
whatever.
cool. That's a cool story.
Briefly in Jokeland, I believe.
Cool.
As Westberg swings through the fastball. 2 outs, 0-1.
Then the A's called up Matt Chapman.
Then the A's called up Matt Chapman and said, Trevor, you're no longer on our team.
Oh.
Slider. How did that hit the bat? It was a strike
I
anyways.
have no idea.
0-2. Mary Ellen Brown says, not gonna lie, Zoe has the vibe of allergic to everything, kid.
Wow.
Allergic to apple skin and almonds.
Oh.
The 0-2 from Leclerc. Whoop. And that's all she wrote. The
Boom.
Texas Rangers move on to face the winner of Houston and Minnesota, which may be decided tomorrow or not.
First team to advance?
First team to advance to the championship series.
Haven't lost this postseason.
This is my favorite thing in
5-0,
baseball.
baby.
It's just a bunch
5-0.
of dudes in a huddle jumping.
We might spray some champs and some brews tonight. Might be a hell of a night to be in downtown Dallas. Because the boys won't have to play till Sunday.
Club going up on
So, yeah, might be a good time. Baltimore Orioles.
Good old man smile from Bruce.
Baltimore Orioles, you guys were
Bruce
one of...
is winning me over.
Oh, yeah. One of the most fun young teams we've seen in a long time. And baseball just punched you in the mouth. We will see you next year. Texas Rangers, we'll see you this weekend. Everyone else,
See you tomorrow.
we'll see you tomorrow night. We're streaming all 3 games. I believe it starts at 5, and it might go all night. If there's a game at 2, we'll be live for that.
Yep.
When baseball happens, we'll be here. Shout-outs, BBD on the 1s, 2s, and 3s tonight. Taylor Jackson, Kyle's best friend Ryan on the social medias. And in the chairs next to me, Paxton Elrod's first stream of this postseason. She's going to be here. A lot coming up. Lorenzo DeMalia.
You got it right.
Woo!
Zoe has been and will be here. Tomorrow, you might see the Germ Boy. You might see Joe's, Old Man Dan, Jolly. Who knows who else will be here? Thank you guys the most for hanging out with us tonight. And we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Talking baseball coming up in a minute. Otherwise, let's stream.